Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberpunk Red Night City Season 3, Episode 3. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Alright, for this week at Episode 3 and Episode 4, one of our player Vendetta, she will not be around. He will not be around to control Vendetta because he's in Japan right now for a 2 weeks holiday. So right now, and also next week, Haliman won't be in because Haliman have some yoga class that he need to actually make for some people. So
Uh,
basically, I
to
guess
be
that
fair, is not yoga now. It's actually finding a gig, finding job.
all
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Yoga?
Yes. Yes, Haliman doing yoga. I mean real life. Yes, Haliman doing yoga in real life. So now, let's not waste any time. I'm gonna go straight to Haliman scene, then to Sticks. You're above 50,000 feet right now. You can see the clouds moving ever slowly from within outside the window of the plane. This is considered perhaps your first time on a commercial airline. You can see the stewardess actually moving from the cubicle left and right, actually talking to many of the passengers and saying stuff like, do you need some drinks, sir? Do you need some nuts with that? Or would you prefer some coffee, sir? Or perhaps even me, sir? Or miss? And so on and so forth. Your small room, you can see the TV on the screen, all the entertainment videos that you can see, all the news outlet that you can actually monitor through from country to country, from region to region. The pilot himself is always like communicating and saying that I hope everything is okay. We're actually currently flying at 50,000 feet and air is right and temperature is perfect. We'll be arriving in New York City in perhaps another 1 or 2 hours time, depending on the temperature. Then, as you're lying there on your chair, or your nice reclining chair, Haliman, you listen to some music. You hear the radio DJ somewhere. You tune in to Night City Radio. You can see then one of the DJs from one of the FM is like DJ Luncha, like saying, "Hey, there's a story you hear." It's like, "There's this club. You can see like the new rocker boy that just came in singing for Strega. Strega just hired this new person called Tsubaki Lee. He's gonna be some huge, perhaps huge sensation." You hear from that news, the DJ is like saying, and really excited. But across the street, other rocker boys have been sprouting around like mushrooms. Everybody else is trying to be that new Johnny Silverhand, the new real rocker boy of the streets, the new legend of Night City. But can this new boy, Tsubaki Lee, make sure that his name grow up in the one of the legends? Nobody's gonna know. You can hear the voice from DJ Lunchas like saying he was really excited. But there's news currently from the other media like they were there. They were actually telling stories that this new rocker boy by the name Christian Evans is there. He's gonna be challenging Tsubaki Lee for some rock, some music. No idea. But there's another new rocker boy that calls himself the Side Street Boys or something. I'm not too sure. Was it the back street? Was it the front street? But who cares? But I can tell you, things are gonna get bloody from here on for Night City. Then you hear all this news, Solomon. Then you hear a knock on your door. One of the stewardess actually knocked. You heard the knock. What do?
I mean,
She opens the door. You can see this really beautiful stewardess. All her hair is like flowing all the way to the side. I can see the uniform that she's actually wearing on. And like one of Richard Knight's airlines, you know this. Not many people, Haliman, you know this for a fact. You don't even need to roll businesses or bureaucracy for this, or even accounting. Not many people in Night City or anywhere else can actually afford even a one-way trip, or neither is it a two-way trip from New York to even Night City on a commercial airline. That's because the euro dollars being used currently is not many people can actually afford it. You're just one of the lucky ones. Demetrius is actually sitting at the other cubicle just behind Diana Fairview. But the stewardess asks you, "Excuse me, sir, do you like some nuts, some coffee, or perhaps some beverages, like for your flight?"
Coffee, hot, two sugars.
Okay. And then after that, she actually like then she slightly like bends over, like you actually look, and you actually
Mm-hmm.
get your eyes away from the stewardess. She took some coffee and put some two small cubes of sugar, and after that she passes it over to you. And have a good flight, sir. And she
Thank
asks.
you.
But when you boarded this flight over to New York, you can see that from the economy class to the business class and to the first class section of where you currently are. But you also notice that Dimitris never goes alone. She have her own crew with her that's also sitting just behind her. But you never really paid much heed to them because four of this corporate henchmen that actually follows Dimitris mostly just kept to themselves. But there's one particular person that actually intrigued you the most. A person that is actually a furry, and the only furry that you see that actually carries an assault rifle with him and just like sitting behind you. And after that you notice that he actually knock on the wall behind you, and you can hear the communicator from your neural link from your headset as you're listening to music, and you can hear the person's voice is like saying, "Hey, you must be the new boy Haliman, right?
Yeah.
Ah, you do not know who I am, but you can call me Ice
So
Pelt."
I spelled. Well, you a snow fox.
"Sort of. Hey, my fur is as nice and silky and white, just like a snow fox or snow wolf. But I hear stuff about you, rumors actually going on, that you're somehow like into Diana Fairview.
Yeah. What about her?
Quite straightforward and blunt, aren't you? Ah, no wonder there's a thing that a lot of people actually talk about you. But I can tell you one thing, Chooms. She's way out of your league. You can forget about it.
Who says anything about she's out of my league? I'm here to protect her.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm here to protect her too. And so is the other guy next to me. And the other girl next to me. Heck, even Demetrius is looking after her. So if everybody here knows how to use the gun and their fists, what are you good at?
Well, face and my legs. I prefer dancing though.
And then he just laughed. "If you're not a furry, you don't have nice hind legs like mine, you can forget about good dance moves. Besides, who doesn't like a dog just like me?" Hey, 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 hey. And if he was about to actually continue, suddenly you hear another chatter coming from the voice link to your head, to both of you actually. And you hear a woman's voice. "Stop chattering, both of you, and just pay attention. Anything could happen on this flight." And you hear Dimitri's voice actually talking to both of you, Kaliman, and even to Icebell. You hear Icebell saying, "Sorry, boss. Do you know that you're actually listening?" And then Dimitris actually talk to you, Haliman. "Haliman, once you're
Mm,
done getting comfortable, head over to me over here, and I need to tell you something." Then you hear
Alright.
Elspeth actually like stop talking to you, and then after a while, then you see like Dimitris like asking you to actually head over to the cubicle, just right behind that in fear of you.
I head towards her. Being a polite person I am, I knock.
And you knock, and after that, "You may enter." You hear Dimitris' voice at the side
Enter. So,
again.
Demetrius, what do you need me for?
You see Dimitris actually sitting down comfortably, wearing her white long jacket. It's like her glove are covering both of her hands. And she's holding like some sort of wine cup and a nice wine bottle next to her on her right side. And she just turned her head slowly to your left, and then she just turned and raised her head while sipping and said, then she passed you something, like some sort of a chip. "Here, I want you to actually keep Diana Fairview entertained. Surprise her with this. This is something that I just recently created, but this is a prototype chip that I would probably want you to promote to our business partners once we arrive. This is a system that actually connects to everybody that's willing or want to join. in the Zaibatsu tournament.
Hmm.
I want
Communication
you to connect
program.
it to your neural link. Sit down in your chair, connect it directly to you, and then after that, connect straight to Diana Fairview and ask her to actually, if she's willing to actually fight you in this virtual arena that I created.
That's after I give it to her, right?
No, you don't have to. Actually, well, only if one of you actually have it, you can immediately just connect straight, and then she will just connect straight to this virtual world. It's
Fair
something
enough.
simple, Haliman. Somebody like you, that's the reason why I recruit you to Strega. But Elliot thinks that you're a nobody. You're a useless piece of trash that should be shot in the head and your body thrown to the nearest river for NCPD to pick up the next day and identify. But I protected your well-being, both you and Hibana, and I hope that you do not disappoint me.
I'll do my best. And speaking of killing me, yeah, I got a hole in my chest literally before this. Oh,
Yes,
I know
I
what you
know.
asked me. Have a nice flight.
So you head back, you close the door. The stewardess actually head from one room to the other, and then while you actually sit down and then connect the chip to your neural link, and you just sit down, and then you actually connected straight to Dana Fifth. You actually just she's actually busy composing music, and you notice that she's actually writing some songs. So I say actually just humming it, humming and humming and humming, and then you notice that she's actually whispering like Subaki's name. I wonder if Subaki is going to be enjoying this music. I wonder if Subaki enjoys this really well. You keep listening her mentioning Subaki and Subaki, Subaki. You notice that you're trying to stop this jealousy like coming from you, but roll for resist, torture, drugs, under body skills. If you fail, you're jealous. And then you roll for concentration.
You know what? I'm gonna use 2 luck points for this. Where you resist driving torture, body. There you are. 14.
You failed by 1 point.
Ah, damn. I'm slightly
DV15.
jealous. I'm
Yeah,
slightly
you're
jealous.
slightly
Slightly
jealous. So like,
jealous.
okay. Right, it's like you notice that she kept on mentioning Tsubaki, Tsubaki. You haven't seen Tsubaki for some time after like that 3 months. Now roll for concentration check under awareness. Okay. Now you are from friendly to Tsubaki. You're still friendly to Tsubaki. It doesn't change to neutral from there. But you're like mentioning, okay, what's wrong with her Tsubaki? But you actually connect to her, and after you give her a call from one room to the next, then she picked up and said, and then she said, "Ah, Haliman, I
Nope.
was busy actually composing some songs. What is it?" She asked you.
Well, let's play this new game that Lady Demetrius asked me to test it out. Would you like to have a little fun time with me?
A little bit of fun time.
Mm-hmm.
What type of fun time are you referring to?
Video games? I mean, pretty sure we're not gonna do that here.
Do what?
Never mind. Don't you wanna play the game?
Huh? And then after that, she just looks at it. Huh, what is it called? It's like, then she looks at the title, you look at the title, it's like work in progress. You notice there. They created by Dimitris Sobetsky. And then you see a name there being slash Street Fighter slash, and after that you see a word tech 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 man, and after that you just like slash okay then you see all these wordings like all these programs that have been created, but she actually scratched many of the names like we're still work in progress and stuff to yourself. Maybe this probably will be something that you need to talk to Dimitris about once you actually look into this, because yes, then you notice that then of Fairview said sure, let's connect.
Connecting.
Then the moment you actually connect, you notice that you're in a virtual dojo. And within this virtual dojo, you can actually see Dana Fairview actually standing there. And then after that, and said, huh, I know this. This is actually one of Demetrius experiment. She calls it experiment one, some sort of ritual reality room, where if I punch you in the face, you can actually feel it.
Oh, great. Oh, again. Sometimes I wonder why does she like to use me as a punching bag.
And then after that, she said, "Huh. Well, this is really interesting. But this is actually not the appropriate costume." You notice that she actually closes her eyes, and then after that, she then slightly disappears into some sort of beats and programs, and then reappear with some sort of martial arts costume. And then she looks to you and then said, "Oh,
Like,
yes, you need to imagine yourself in some gi or something. Then, yes, there you have it." Then, after you look at the program, you look at the list, then you concentrate slightly, like Kaliman. It's just a simple technique. And then you just like look at it and roll for basic tech.
that's under technique, basic tech.
Level 2, tech 8. Okay. Then you easily, then you think, close your eyes, and immediately you come out with your own gi. And you
Oh,
notice that then a fair view is like, huh, let me upload some certain martial arts program. And I'm not that good. However, I'm gonna try and fight you, if possible.
oh, great. Oh well, let's get to it. Sometimes we need some
I'm
distress
not really
times.
good. Stressful. Who's stressful?
Distressing.
Then she
Could
just
be
like laugh.
me.
And then, okay, now she's not very good. Her skills is only like rank level 0, dex 5. Okay, so basically it's just a d10 plus 5. That's the highest you can go, is only 15. So if you lose to Diana Fairview, it's okay. You can gulp down your own pride. So
Go easy on the poor girl, okay, Hollywood? Go easy on her.
Oh,
she
nah.
doesn't have much martial arts skills, but I'm too lazy to roll for this. I'm just gonna give for temporarily only to one of the guys or the players here that actually wants to control Diana Fairview. Okay?
uh,
Okay.
give it to Nian. Nian knows.
That's
She has a good luck when it comes to like combat.
could be
Bruh.
anybody. Could be Sticks, could be
Wow.
Yihao. Yihao no. Yihao have his own fight later on. Okay? That'll be later.
I'll pass it to
Okay.
someone else that wants to control her.
Alright. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now, doesn't need to roll for initiative. Now roll for initiative. Okay, that's high. Right?
Booster
Where is
gang.
the Mr.
Bruh.
Ganger? It's under Diana Fairview. Oh well.
Booster. I never seen a booster ganger so stylish before.
Such stylish power.
Alright.
And so blonde. And so cute.
Alright. Okay, Halima, what you wanna
Bah.
do?
Anyways, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go to her and do a brawling attack.
This is a tutorial, okay? If it's brawling, it's versus brawling.
Yep, brawling first.
Don't think can beat that. 16. Alright. No. You
I roll
brawl.
46.
What do you brawl? Do you grab? Do you choke? Do you sweep? Do you grapple
Uh,
first? Do you grapple or do you punch 2 times or what?
I would grapple her. Then I roll
Grapple.
46. Then I will roll 46 for the
No, no, no,
damage.
no, no. Grapple is just grapple. There's no damage in grapple.
Okay, I grapple her. And RF2, right?
Yeah.
So I can do one more time. Then I'm gonna headbutt her. Headbutt.
No, no, no. Grapple. Grapple just grab. There's no RF
Okay.
in grab. It's just a full action. That's it.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm done.
Now it's just now you grab. Now I'm gonna ungrab. Okay. So 17.
So let me post that. Rolling.
Okay. All right. You win. Okay. And this is where you can actually headbutt or throw. When you throw, okay, or choke, it deals body damage immediately. No 46. If your body is, what's your body count?
Total is 14.
Okay, 14. So if you throw or choke, immediately it deals 14 damage.
I'm gonna throw her. So I do 40 damage directly to her.
Throw. Okay, you throw. You throw her. You throw her over yourself. She lands on the floor and then she's prone for 14 damage. Then you quickly like turn to her.
Yes.
But I'm gonna be rolling for her athletics or martial arts and see if she can actually go up without using any actions. Because when you're prone, that's what you do. Okay. Now, okay, let's see now fighting. Where is it? Here. Okay, DC 50 V15. Nope. Okay, get up immediately, not using any action. And then after that, first face turn to actually face you. And then again, 2 times rolling. Which you can either use evasion or brawling.
I'm gonna evade.
Okay, 18, 18.
1, 2. Oh, I missed by 1 point.
All right. Okay. Damage isn't that high. Half by our armor. If you outtest on armor, so basically 6 and 7.
6 and 7, that would be 13. Okay.
13 in total.
Alright.
If it's halved,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
now your turn.
I'm gonna punch. 1 and 2.
Yo.
Ayo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, gonna try and evade that. 20. Not. And evade. None. Okay, damage.
Roll 46 twice. 46, that's the first
46,
one.
another 46.
46. Total is
14 and
27.
15. Then after you only have 15 HP. Okay, so you completely pummel her and so on. Then you notice that she is on the floor. Then you actually like stood on her and she just looked at you and just smiled. Then what you want to do? Kick her
I
in the
smiled
kick her
back.
in the stomach.
No lah, I
Punch
smiled
her again.
back
Pop,
and
pop, pop. Die, bitch.
okay, you know
All
what?
right.
I'm gonna do a romantic thing. I smile at her face, grab her arm, and then probably try to kiss her on the lips. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do
You
that.
grab her by her hand. You try to kiss her on the lips. You notice she closes her eyes. But before anything, suddenly you see static, and then you're back on the plane.
Nice.
Then you see Dimitris actually like coming over into your room, and then she actually opens the door. She actually pulled the wires and said, "Ah, all right, that was fun." She said, "Well, I noticed that Diana was smiling in the other room, so I was actually terrified to what she might do to you."
Were you watching?
No, I was not. Okay, anyway, roll for human perception versus a really high acting. Okay, on
Nice.
social
Thank
skills
you,
and human
DM.
perception.
Thank you, DM.
Nope.
Okay.
It's like she said, "No, I was not. I am a woman of principles."
I can see that.
And then she said, "But okay, can you pass me back the chip? I do not want you to abuse it with Diana Fairview. I do not know what you two will do in the virtual world."
Um, Speaking of that, there are a few bugs according to that. I got off my cubicle. Here you go. You should really get that fixed. If this is intended for the
Now,
general consumer.
well, we'll take a look at it once we actually arrive. Yes, we'll be talking to quite a number of people, and yes, and I'll probably be expecting you to talk while Diana will be will be dealing with the piano, with the music, and making anything else to soothe the tension. And these are people. Besides, I'm trying to actually help the company right now. And then she touches your shoulder, and that is the reason why you and Abina is here. Why you and Yamada is here, Alaman, to actually help me to make the company stronger.
Alright, I get that. We're co-workers. And yes, I do agree we have to do everything for the company. But
Yes,
sometimes you should know the boundaries. Alright?
yes, it is. But you better take some nap. Besides, while the stewardess actually handled the people here, and then after that, I'll probably talk to Diana about certain matters. Then she actually went to Diana's room. Then she closed the door behind her, and that's it. Unless you actually want to lean outside the door and roll for your perception to actually hear the conversation.
Hmm. It's Diana. Diana is more. It's like, one action just to listen. If I fail, I fail.
All right, okay, because it's a bit loud. The door's quite thick. And roll for your awareness skill perception with a -2 penalty.
Perception.
No, you if you want the -2, you'll pass. But because of the -2 is a
Hmm.
13, so you failed. You actually hear it's like some mumble and mumble, a bit of Diana raising her voice slightly. It's like you just heard things like, "How can you do this?" Then Diana and then Demetrius is like saying things like, "It is for the greater good. You just have to do it. Just
Let
do
me
it."
roll for deduction. It's like, what are they talking about? Let me roll for deduction.
Okay.
Eh,
Then roll for deduction.
eh,
Nope.
must be
PV
must
15
must
also.
must be some good things. I shrug. Anyways, you two be nice. I go back to my room and
And you head to your
relax.
room and you relax. Dimitri, you notice Dimitri actually head out from Diana's room. And then Dimitri actually head back and then with Diana after that. Sticks. You arrive at the old apartment. However, during that long drive, and perhaps due to the alcohol that Vendetta consumed, she is just a little girl anyway. And you notice that she actually fell asleep on the car. It's like not really on the car, on the seat. Then you try to wake up, but to no avail. It is actually quite late, and you park your car. You see the damage in the car park basement, the wires dangling, leaking faucets and everything, and some sort of flooding on the furthest top area of the basement that leads further underground of this apartment. What do you want to do, Sticks or Remy?
I first get out and pick her up and try and make my way. I don't know which room she's in, but I will see if I
Okay,
can't
any room.
find any
Okay,
room to put her out down in.
all right. You pick her up. For a small young girl, she's quite heavy. Roll for. Okay, this is gonna be roll under your body. A D10.
Just
Or
D10.
just click on body, actually.
It's not clickable. Hang on, I'll just roll the
Oh,
D10.
okay. Yeah, D10. Okay, pass. For young girl, she. The moment you lift her up, you notice the rifles, the pistols, and whatever items she's bringing, all like falling down underneath her feet. And you tell yourself, right, this girl is really packing. Why? You don't know. And how a girl so small like her can actually bring those many firearms is beyond you. But you drag her first to the room. You just left the firearms there because nobody actually comes to this apartment. Nobody even bothered to actually pay you a visit. Even the booster gangs outside, they're mostly just druggies, mostly homeless people that don't have a place to live. And you're the only one that actually have that biometrics data to actually come into this apartment. But you drop Vendetta in one of the empty rooms of all the many empty rooms, and you just left her there in one of the rooms, within one of the rooms. Then it is late. like sticks. To show like what needs to be done. But there are so many things that needs answering. Mao is not in the club, or maybe you actually miss Mao when she actually left the club. But it's quite late. Roll for your body skills, endurance. Cool. You are extremely fatigued with a -4 penalties on all your actions. So I guess you need to sleep until the next day.
Yeah, I had a bit to drink too. But Jackie Wells was pretty strong.
Yes. This is just one of the rooms though. There are many rooms here, and this is just the first floor. There are 4 floors of this building atop the roof. However, Elena is nowhere to be seen. So you can roll for deduction under your education skills with a -4 penalty. -4 is a 15, DB 15. Okay, you pass. Elena must be at the roof, looking to yourself. She's always been, most of the time, always been at the roof. So, do you want to sleep or do you want to pay Elena a visit first? This is actually way beyond midnight already. It is roughly about 2 a.m. in the morning.
I have to think about it, and I decide I'm going to go, but then I'm like, no, it's too late. I'm going to let her sleep, and I stop.
All right. Okay. Then you head to one of the empty rooms and decided to rest.
Yes.
Okay. Lee. Root and Sang actually drop you off at Little Europe, where you actually have a really nice studio apartment for yourself. Of course, being paid by Strega. You entered up to the 5th floor of this apartment, put in your thumbprint, your eye scan, and even a voice print. And you say your name, and the door opened. What you want to do, Tsubaki Lee?
I can't control my character.
Is
I
it?
can't.
Let me check.
Yep, I can't.
Damn it. Alright.
Okay, I can do it now. I just walk and
Okay.
I just
As you entered your apartment, it's huge enough for yourself, but the moment you enter, you can see your couch on your left with a small round table with a number of papers, but mostly just fan letters and that nice curved couch. And in front of you, you can see an alcohol cabinet. And further is a kitchen further to your left with a bathroom after that. And to your right is the small living room that you have with a window that looks out into Night City. You can see the ocean, and you can see a number of people, mostly just normal citizens, just walking down the street, walking in the day and night, even up to 2 to 3 a.m. You can still see people walking and haggling and then doing some business. You don't hear gunshots just like when you were staying in the combat zone. It's mostly just quiet. You can hear the music, you can hear the sirens from NCPD or even from MedTech flying above the building. But this room is the living room. After that is your other room where you actually compose music and then write down the music, and your small bedroom. So, what do you want to do?
okay.
You do
Wait,
know that. Okay. If you want me to give you a tip, you can roll for deduction. If not, then you can tell me what
you can give me.
Okay, roll for education skills, deduction.
Okay, education, deduction. Yep, I have only a 4. No.
Level 0, no. The rough I can give you is, at this moment, you can do a number of things. The only thing you think, okay, Elliot's gonna meet you. You're not too sure what is gonna happen, but she's quite serious when it comes to business. And you need to think what you need to do now. And at this very moment, you need to roll for your body skill endurance because you are tired. If you can beat the DEV, then you're not tired.
Under what again? Sorry.
Body endurance.
Okay, body endurance. Yeah, I think I'm tired.
You're tired with -2 penalty. on all your
Okay.
actions.
I just say that I assume the time is like after 12 or
It's
the 3
around it's around almost 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay, I'm obviously tired of with all the trying to sway every Tom, Dicks, and Harry in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna do a lot of things. I put down I go to this room, I put down my guitar and everything, all the guitar.
Mhm.
In fact, I unpack every guitar and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
went
put down
towards
your
the
damaged guitar and your
uh,
shamisen.
yeah. Then I went over here, take a quick bath, just to brush up everything, just so that I do not sit on my bed dirty. Okay, I'm fucking civilized.
Okay.
Okay, I done everything. Once I'm done, and I will put myself on it, and I'll just like like scroll through just the agent quickly, like like look through. I don't know, do they still have thing called Facebook in like 2045? Yeah, but just assume like I'm scrolling through some memes until like I just naturally fall off to sleep. Like just
CityNet. You look at the
Yeah.
CityNet and you see cat videos and cat memes.
yeah, cat videos, cat memes, dogs. Oh, so cute. There's like you just like scroll until you just fall asleep.
All right. And then it's like, oh, and after that you just like, oh, and you
Yep.
slept. And then now, not this one. Okay. Meanwhile, Hibana,
Mm-hmm.
Sang, and Rude, they actually send you home. Then they actually like bowed, say goodbye to you, and said, "Rest well, boss, and I'll see you tomorrow to meet with the big boss herself.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we won't
She
get fired. I love this job. I hope we won't get. I hope that I don't get fired, or she don't get fired, or he don't get fired." Sang and Ruth actually pointing to each other.
she basically bow of respect to them and say, "Thank you so much for your help today." And she
Said,
basically
yes.
sees them out, and she said to them, "I'll be waiting for you tomorrow morning." And that's when
Then they
she
went through.
locks the door and simply just go take out go take a quick shower, and I'll be rolling for deduction just to know what to do after that. Education deduction. Ugh.
Okay. Also a fail. You don't even have to roll for body endurance for this one. But
Mm-hmm.
the only thing you know is Elliot gave you a call and want you actually to come over to our office in the afternoon. So the only thing you can do is wake up in the morning, and the only thing you can do is either you look for Remy, Mao, because Tsubaki will follow you anyways. So you need to actually pick up Tsubaki first thing in the morning. Then you need to decide what to do in that morning before the afternoon, or meet up with Elliot in the afternoon. And then after that, then you decided to actually meet up with Mao and Remy because you know Haliman is in New York. So there's no way that you're gonna be meeting Haliman because Haliman need to do that presentation regarding this new tech that Dimitris need him to actually explain about and many more. So the
Mm-hmm.
only thing you can do now is just sleep. That's it, and just
Mm-hmm.
wait for the
She bas-
inevitable. That's all.
yeah, she basically will like meet with Elliot in the morning, and if all is good, she's gonna be like calling Mao to see if she's free to meet with her and Sabaki in the afternoon. And then call Remy as well and do the same thing.
Mhm. All right. So you're gonna call Remy in the morning. Good.
Call Mao first to schedule like an afternoon tea appointment or lunch, and then call Remy after that, and do the same thing for him, but in the evening.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Then you actually slept. You don't have to roll for body. I think you're gonna fail unless you. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a chance. Roll for body endurance.
Okay.
Why is everybody's deduction at level 0? Okay, anyway, just roll.
Okay. Body
Me.
endurance.
Nope, you're tired. TV
Yeah.
15. You're like,
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired anyway.
okay. All right. Okay, you slept, and then you doze off and thinking, what happened to Mao? How come you haven't seen Mao for the last 3 months? But meanwhile, okay, Mao, you're being dragged by Woodchipper down the alleyway street, actually heading back. You're telling her that you live somewhere. What Chipper's asking you, hey girl, where do you live? Can you tell me, Chooms? You only got one glass, Chooms. Like you can't be that drunk.
Oh, oh place, little China, somewhere near the restaurant. Uncle Bob Chan, nice place.
Hey, you need to give me some proper direction, Chooms. What? Then you tell her, then you roll for it, then you give her some sort of directions, and okay, this is where you're gonna be rolling for your local expert, but with a -2 penalty.
Local expert, my home. Oh,
Okay,
take the first one.
15.
I think I clicked.
Okay, and then you told Woodchipper like where you stay, where you live, and then she like rough idea. Then she just said, "What you're living at the you're living at the I mean, you can't be serious. You're living there." And she said, "Oh, you must be really crazy, Mamacita," like she said. But you move forward together with a chipper. Actually, slowly like hold you and then drag you. But
Yeah,
because
and
Wood
limping
Chipper
at the
is
same
also
time.
slightly dazed, so she's like slightly dazed and moving. Then, okay, who wants to control Wood Chipper? Okay, Stakes, Fahad, Zaf, or Yan.
Uh, Zaf, you take
Well,
over this
since
one.
since 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 Aizen was the one that controlled her last session, I'll just push him to be the one that's controlling her, so it doesn't break the immersion.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then Wood Chipper.
I have no control over the token.
I'm giving it to you right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yep, I have it now.
Okay. Right, Mao and Wood Chipper. As you two actually slowly moving out, you see bunch of booster gangs. At first, they're just sitting down, they're just drinking. But roll four. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Woodchipper moving? Roll for perception.
Oh, okay. Let me just put it back and
Perception, awareness,
yep,
perception.
awareness. And here's perception. Our perception is 20.
Okay. Right. What is? Okay, Woodchipper and Mao, because of -2. You don't notice anybody at all. Because you just see a blur. The only thing you see is just a blur. Then, Woodchipper, you notice that these people just like standing up and then pointing at this young Asian woman that you're actually bringing with you. Roll for your human perception.
Okay, human perception is under
Social skills.
15. Oh,
Social
social.
skills.
Okay, social skills. And it is 22.
Okay. Well, Chipper, you've been on the streets long enough. You see these guys, you see these type of gangs before. They are here for trouble and they're not here to actually make friends. Then one of them actually walk straight and then one of them actually points. One with a tattoo on his body and his neck, the smoke coming out and pointing. Boss, that's the girl that actually beat us up. That's her. Then you see like one woman is like with like red hair combed to the side with cybernetic eyes red glowing within the night and staring at you, Buchipper, but not really looking at you, just staring at Mao. And then she said, Well, if it isn't Woodchipper bringing this girl, I believe that she is probably in leagues with her. Now you hear all this like gibberish at the other end, but you're like not too sure, like what's going on. But Woodchipper, you know they're actually trouble, but they're here actually for her, for Mao.
Mm-hmm.
And they're most likely gonna do stuff to her. But what have Mao done? What this Asian woman have done to this booster gang? But then again, this is Night City with Chipper. You know that for a fact. They must be here to actually beat her up really bad or just kill her. Either way. But with Chipper, you're not the type of person that will just throw a drunken woman to the piranhas, or actually in this case, the sharks. So with Chipper, what are you gonna do?
First of all, she's gonna make Mao like rest on this pole here. So yeah, how you can drag your character here.
A bonk.
Yeah, she's like gonna just put it there, and she's gonna walk up to these fine gentlemen and just gonna tell them that to their face, all right, you little snub-nosed rats of the streets, buzz off. This little lady and I are going home, unless you want to be 6 feet under.
Oh.
And then you notice, then with Chipper, you actually said it to one of them. But roll for your persuasion
No,
On
do
on
the
the social
do
skills.
the knuckle crackling.
Okay, that will be a good solid 20.
Okay. Then you notice that they like look at you. It's like, because you're so tall, you're like almost like 7 feet tall, and the knuckle like.
Mhm.
Then you see the boss, it's like one of the girls, like with the dramatic eye, like looking at you and said, I'm not scared of you, Chipper. Like, boys, take her down. You notice that she runs off, but the three goons essentially like leading, then started to actually like take out their rippers, their woovers, and their knives and start to attack you.
Okay, I want to grab this guy. I want to grab
Wait,
this guy.
initiative first.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Initiative first.
Yeah. Let me.
Always initiative.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I rolled my initiative. I want to grab this guy in front and
Okay,
throw
now
him.
roll for initiative also.
All right.
Luckily, I created macros for all my NPCs already. So easy now to roll for initiative.
Oh wait, let me
Okay,
roll
take
that again.
note that Woodchipper is injured. Okay, she is
Oh.
injured.
Oh
She
yeah,
only
yeah,
has
yeah,
half
yeah.
her HP.
Oh my.
So
What's half of 70?
divided by 2.
Oh, okay. Let me just do it.
San Liu, 35 HP.
Oh, okay. 35 HP out of 70. Let me adjust that on her character sheet. Put it to 35. Close it up. Yep, already.
Okay, Woodchipper, you notice that this lady actually moved out. You notice that she actually picked up her agent and said, I need more men. Woodchipper's here. I need more men. But now, let's turn on fighting music. Too bad though. Okay. Band song, intense music. Okay, here it is. Alright, novice. What's the gang? Now, calling again. Novice, boost the gang. Attack 2 RF.
Okay, evasion on both.
No. Roll to hit
Oh.
first. Okay, rolling to hit first. Rolling to hit first. Okay, roll for evasion.
Twice. Here's one,
Yeah, twice.
and here's two. Both are a pass.
Nope. One is a pass, one is a fail.
Ah, okay. What's the damage?
Okay. 10 damage, but your armor dropped by 1. So your SP now, you need to put in this other square here, you need to put 12 already.
Oh, okay. What's the damage after the ASP?
It's 10 only, 10 damage. So you
okay.
absorb it, but the SP dropped to 11.
Yep, got it.
You need to make another HP you need to use the cogwheel to create HP, for the green circle, and then you put 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And it drops to 11.
Yep.
Okay. There's just one. Then the second one comes over. There's no flanking. Again, takes out daggers. Okay, roll for evasion.
Once or twice?
Twice, because the RF2.
Oh, okay. That'll be
Pass
17 and 23.
Fail.
Oh, yeah.
Pass and fail. Okay. Your SP dropped by another one. Because the damage is only 3.
Okay, -1 and -3.
No. Your HP don't drop.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Because your HP never drop, just the armor only. Because the damage is too low. The damage is too low.
Oh,
This is
only the 10 dropped my HP, is it?
Only your SP drop because your stopping power prevents the damage from going
okay.
in.
Oh, yeah. I thought like
Yeah,
I already,
the
I
damage
thought
is not too high.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, once your SP drop like really, really low, only then you get damage. Okay, Mao, your turn.
Like still groggy. Oh, come on! Can't let a little girl take a rest by the streets. Oh well. How far is this? I wonder how far is this?
About 20 meters away. Or 10 squares.
Never mind. My speed
That's well.
is my move is 7. All right, I still can dash. I can still
7
can dash. I still can dash. I still can dash.
And that's up to 7 squares.
Yep.
I think there's a grid. Let me turn my grid if you can't see it. Yeah, there's a grid.
All right, here comes the punch. Here comes the jabs.
20 and
One more. RF2.
and 15. Damage is very low. Okay. I need to evade a 20 and 15. Evasion. Okay, nope. You beat the man. Pop. 5 and 7 damage. But because armor is half, so armor is armor 5. So 2 minus 3 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. And 5 minus 2 is 5. So 3, 5 and 3. Okay. 8 damage only.
Not complaining. Still a damage.
Yep. Okay, now these are the booster gang. Head over to Woodchipper and attack. Okay, Woodchipper evasion.
Okay. RF1 or 2?
2 RF. You have to evade
Oh,
twice.
okay. There's
They
one.
just always have RF2.
I think either both are fail or one of them is a fail.
One of them is a hit against you, and SP drop by 1 again to 9.
Okay. -1.
Okay, now Woodchipper's your turn.
Okay, attack the smoking fella over here, and I shall attack him with my Aikido. I'll go for the Aikido disarm so I can disarm him from any weapons, but I'm just gonna go for full attack. RF2.
Wait. What's the special first?
Aikido
There is
disarm.
Yeah, what's you have to tell? It's like, what does it do? Aikido disarm. You have to
this,
dodge successfully.
Oh, you hit the same target with a brawling attack and a martial art
You haven't-
attack.
You haven't
this
hit
turn.
yet. You need to hit first. That means you
Oh.
need to hit first.
Oh, okay. I'll just hit. That's a 25.
See, it's written here. What? This one disarming combination. Once per turn, when you fulfill this requirement, okay, requirement, you hit the same target with a brawling attack and martial attack this turn. Okay, so you need to hit first. Okay, first attack is 25.
Yep. And the second attack is the brawling attack. And that's a 24.
Okay, this guy gonna roll for evasion. And fail, both fails. Okay, damage it will be damage for the Aikido martial art, the simple one is only 17 damage. And what's the brawling damage? It's another 46. I think it's punching.
Okay, let me just do 4d6. That will be 8 damage from the brawling.
Okay, 8 minus 2 is 6, and then 17, 15 is 6, so on. Okay, this guy, after you punch him, you brawl him to the floor, you smash him to the nearest table, and he's dead, literally.
She
Break his
basically
neck.
grabbed him, like puts his nose to her armpit and say, "Smell it, smell it, smell it. Now choke on it."
Okay. Alright, that's done. Okay, round 3, novice. After seeing one of his gang down, he took this booster gang took out a pistol and shoot at Woodchipper in a straight line because no more cover already. Okay. Now shooting. Pistol. Twice.
Evasion twice.
Yep, you need to evade. Yep, evade.
Here's 1, and here's 2. Oh, double 17.
Okay. The 17 is a fail, the other 17 is a pass. So, okay. This one goes, okay, your SP dropped by 1, another one to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, 8 minus 9. So you lose 1 HP.
Oh, okay. I lose 1 HP. Okay, got it.
Yep, 1 HP.
Yep. 1 HP.
Okay. Then this one is down already, so no more. Okay, this two gang. This one attacks. Okay, Mao. Mao, you notice this person that you actually hit earlier on actually turn to you and hits you with a dagger.
Okay.
Evasion.
Evasion,
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Oh, okay. I need to declare that before the use. Okay, never mind. Evasion. The first one, I'll take 2 luck on this. The first one, 2 luck.
Okay, easily pass.
Second one, no luck.
What the? Okay, now this is what you see. You see the man with the dagger look at you. He's like, die, die. But you notice one thing, Mao. He moves so slow, like really, really slow. And then you just move to the side, like you know the Spider-Man scene when the guy, like the like Flash Thompson will want to punch the Parker. And you're like, You like look to him.
Either that or he's so drunk he just evaded with his drunkenness.
It's
Drunken
also
feast.
wait. It's also the David Martinez first time he used the stand that they stand. He's like, the other guy is so slow.
Okay, Woodchipper, you notice Woodchipper, you notice Mao moves so fast. Actually, the guy that's trying to stab Mao actually moved really fast, but Mao like chup 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 twice. Just move to the side and again. Like, and she looks very drunk, like
Mao,
missed."
Wow, do the eat mud thing, do the drunken fist thing.
No, this is because I'm next on the initiative, right? This is what's gonna do. Interception.
Oh no, it's gonna be pain. You bring the pain.
Interception. So if I hit him, he will be prone.
Okay. Alright. Actually,
I
roll
dodge
for
all his
evasion.
attacks.
Now, yep, your hit actually. His evasion is 14 versus your 17.
And then he's prone.
Damage is 10 already. 10 minus his leather. Okay, because martial art, you drop the armor by half. So meaning that it's already 8 damage. The earlier damage that you did to him earlier also was already too much. You prone him to the floor. Okay, but do another attack.
No, trip. Pin him down and then.
Okay.
This one
another
is a
attack.
normal mixture jab. He's prone.
It's prone and it's down. Okay, it's gone. Prone, down, and gone. Then The other booster gang attacking Woodchipper with a dagger.
Evasion.
Yeah, evasion. You need to beat a 19 and a 2.
Okay. A 2. This is for the 2. This is for the 2.
No. This is for the 19. Okay,
Oh,
second
come
one for the 2. Okay. The next one. And this is for the 2.
It had to come up now.
Okay. Okay. 19 2. So, okay. Then your SP drop by 1 again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, the same thing. So first of all is brawling against that guy who just attacked me.
Hey, wait. I think. Oh, you receive 11 damage. Your SP dropped but to 8. 8 minus 11. So
3.
yeah, 3 damage. 3 HP damage.
Okay, 3 damage.
You are seriously injured now. The Woodchipper can actually ignore all this due to cyberware. Not too sure. So meaning that everything else will have a -2.
Okay, let me just make sure that this here and yeah. My SP.
Okay, brawling.
Yeah, brawling is 21. I now go
Minus
for the
2.
Aikido disarm.
Rolling is 21 minus 2, so it's 19.
Oh, okay.
Aikido, regardless of the penalty, is 20. So nope. You hit twice. Aikido damage 9, and rolling you need to roll 46.
Okay, here is the 4d6.
14. 9 minus 2, 7. 7 and
Critical
12.
6.
Yes. Okay, this guy is down.
And I still have my movement. I'll be moving 1, 2, 3. Wait, let me just check the movement first before I attempt to move, because I don't know her movement. Oh, movement 5. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's here.
3, 4, 5, and I'm basically in front of this girl's face, and she's like, "That's the whole come over here, girly."
Yes. But she also move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it shoots at you.
Okay, evasion.
Okay, 17 and 18.
Okay.
Okay, pass. This one is gone. Okay, Mao, your turn.
Okay, move 7. Behind the table.
Mm-hmm.
Pull
You're
out
like drunken running. Come back here, don't run, I want to play.
no. Here comes the part. Pack the iron already. Take out my M1911 already.
You can move and shoot, you know.
Yeah. I'm pulling out my M19 and fire ROF too.
Okay, roll to it. -2 penalty plus drunk.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
First one.
Still need to evade that. Okay.
Second one.
Okay, I'm gonna evade the first one.
The 13 is automatic miss already anyway because I probably
yeah.
don't have the DV to beat it.
Yeah, 21. This one is need to roll for EV. Evade. Okay, this one is a hit. 9 damage. 9 minus 5. 4 HP damage on this one. Yeah. I think I'm not too sure whether Woodchipper have ranged weapon. No? That's the thing.
Let me check because yeah, actually she does have. I'll be moving just to wait 3, so I can I'll just basically be here so that I will not cause Mao anything, and I'll be using my heavy pistol. My heavy pistol
Point blank.
R2.
Point blank range. Oh my god.
13 is 6 is a hit, and this one is definitely a hit. Okay, so 13 and 24. Let me roll for evasion. 13, I got a natural, so it's a miss, and then the last one 14. The 14 is a fail. Okay, you got hit for 13. So HP 4 minus 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 HP damage. Okay, this guy is serious. This lady is seriously injured. Now round 4. Oh, we go gang runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoots at you, Woodchipper. Well, penalty -2. Okay, you need to evade. You need to evade 18 and 16.
Okay. 1 for the 18.
-2 penalty to you also. Okay, it's a hit and miss. Okay, only 1 hit. Your SP dropped to 7 already.
Okay. -1, that's 7. And how much damage?
Wait, 4 HP damage.
And 4 HP damage. Okay.
Right, that's it. Now, Mao, your turn.
Move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Break cover. Gun them down.
Okay. 20, that's definitely a hit. And the next one? 20, 21. Okay, let me roll for evasion. Pass and fail. Okay, the 11 hits. 11 damage. Okay. Armor 3, like 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, this person's down and dead.
Basically, I like get up from the table. You know, like slide over, acrobatically run. One head.
Okay, dramatically run and then after that 1 hand. But
And then
after that,
after she's down, and then I, do the gun spin.
okay, Woodchipper, you are injured. Your SP need time to recover due to the nanomachines, but you don't know why these gangs wants Mao dead. But you need a place to rest yourself, Woodchipper. Otherwise, other gangs will take this opportunity to even kill you on the streets. So this is where you need to actually ask Mao where does she live and can she stay for the night. So how you roleplay this?
She's like, "Oh, you're up, girly. Well, how far is your place?"
Well, to be honest, right up here.
"Oh, right nearby. You mind if I crash into you for the night? It's getting late, and a girl can't walk alone."
Well, you got a few holes on your body. You
Okay,
got a few
Mao,
holes. Okay.
when Woodchipper mentioned that she's a girl, you have doubts.
Like,
She has beyond doubts, okay, her, but we don't need to break out someone's illusion.
no,
Okay.
you're too big for a girl. But you can crash anyway. You got a hole. You got a few holes in your. You got a few holes on you.
Oh, those old things, they're just scars of a beautiful battle we just had. And besides, girls like us gotta stick together, you know.
No, and I start looting this guy, this person.
Okay. All right. I thought that you're not gonna loot the people, you know. But I wonder, are you gonna loot them or you not loot them?
You
Wait
forgot
to loot, nah. You come after me, you loot lah.
you forgot also the three stooges in the back.
There's 3 stooges that got KO. This time I'm gonna extort them for money. This time.
Okay, simple DV. Okay, unless you're so drunk that you can't even find it. Okay, awareness skills conceal reveal object.
There
Okay,
you go.
first person, yeah.
This one, the one right in front.
Wow. Okay, other than a visible medium pistol that she is carrying, okay, other than that and her damaged leather arm, a leather jacket and pants and so on,
I don't care.
you don't care about her cyberware, so you just take the pistol that you could see. Not even her euro dollars. It's actually somewhere within her pocket. I mean, Woodchipper can do the same, but Woodchipper is just an NPC here. But Woodchipper can help by also helping searching with -2 penalty. But whatever you find, you just pass to Mao.
And then I go for the 3 got KO'd. Let's start with the body.
Okay. All right. Fahad, are you gonna roll for Woodchipper?
Yeah, I'll roll for her conceal reveal object on the first guy as well, which is under awareness. Okay, this is for the first
Baldy,
guy.
Smoky, and Shady. Hold on, Baldy, Smoky, and Shady. Okay. Following this order from top to bottom. Baldy,
Okay.
Smoky, Shady. Okay.
Okay, I'll wait for you to be done, then I'll roll the other three.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Bro,
done. I'm done.
that is such an easy catching name. Body,
Mm-hmm.
shady, and what? Moody.
Smoky. Baldy,
Bro,
Smoky,
Okay.
Shady.
Okay,
bro.
I rolled for all of them. I rolled a 12 for the girly here. I rolled a
Girly.
20. I rolled a 25 for
I can
for
I can see the score.
spooky.
I can see the score. I can see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
score. I can see the score. All right. Okay. Mao, you in your drunken state, you actually go around like go through you find pistol foot, dagger put, and so on, but you don't care about their cyberwares because it's just too much trouble to drag their bodies to a reaper dog. And
Yeah.
then
I don't care.
Woodchipper actually
No,
noticed that
no.
okay,
Most important. For Smoky. Since it's KO only, what? Right? He's not dead, right?
dead.
Right.
They're dead.
Huh?
You guys
Oh,
never declare they're gonna knock them out. They're all
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
oh, okay.
I never declared. And besides, like after smelling sweaty armpits of Woodchipper, do you think you'll be left a soul in him?
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Dead lah. Dead men don't tell tales, right?
Yeah.
So good.
And you have to
What about
remember,
their
it's
pants?
because you're not dead, that's why they come back and find you.
They're
True
dead.
lah.
Like dead.
Yeah lah. Dead. Yeah lah. Dead men don't tell tales lah. So okay lah.
Mhm. Right. Okay. 4 pistols, 4 daggers. Standard quality. Okay. Both Woodchipper's help and so on. You found a total of 550 euro dollars.
Hey, not gonna complain. 550.
All right. And after that, you Mao, instead of Woodchipper actually carrying you,
No, no,
Woodchipper is
no,
also
no, no.
injured.
No. I take out all. I'll take out all the. I'll take out all the. I'll take out all the ammunition. But
Mhm.
the pistol just yeah. I'll take the pistol and I sell them off. Maybe next
No,
day.
you can't sell them off today, so you just need to keep them. Put them in your inventory first.
Yeah lah.
Put them in inventory first. But you actually drag Woodchipper to your apartment. You actually went to the street. You actually went underground. Your apartment is not at the top floor. You actually went to an abandoned building that's only mostly not left by many people, but you actually stayed in this place not because you actually can afford this place, but because one of the fixers actually let you use this for the time being to actually hide out. And one of those fixers, Mao, is actually Walter Cross to actually keep you safe for the time being until you are needed. But you have your own terminal here, a simple bed, like a simple place for you to actually put your food and some of your equipments in the store, but that's about it. But as usual, this place is still owned by somebody. So many other cyberpunks, they also stay here. They also have to pay for to stay here and not being killed. But most of the time, you actually put your cart and then you end it. There's only one bed, not enough for the two of you. This is just a simple cube room, not even a cube hotel. So this is actually one of those cube rooms in somewhere in Little China. But Bob Chan also knows where you live. But with this terminal, you actually can go to Elf Lines. But this Elf line is different, just for you to actually find that information and data. But Mao, roll for deduction.
Reduction. Oh,
Under
under
education
education.
skills, as
Because
usual.
don't say why we all spend zero. I actually spent some points on this one. Three,
Okay. All
three.
right, good. Okay.
See?
Okay.
Number queen. Number 10.
The information that was given to you, Mao, 3 months ago, that chip from Jojo Siwa, but if it's hidden not only in a secure knot, it's hidden in a knot within a knot. You actually need to go to Elfline, go through a huge number of monsters, go to this secret treasure, and go through from that knot to another knot. So you're like Inception at this moment, and you cannot do this yourself. You have tried within the last few months. You failed, killed by goblins. You tried to actually cross the bridge. It's like some winged creature with spears actually kick you down and you died. And you never got past to even go to level 2. Every time you died, you go back to level 1. This is the part now where You need the gang again. But you need Hibana, you need Tsubaki, you need Haliman, you need Remy for this. Remy have something that you need, but you're not too sure. Bob Chan told you that Remy have something that you need in order to actually unlock this. He actually give you the number of equipments, the number of terminals to actually go through and hack into the system. Jojo Siwa actually gave you the special terminal to actually go into Elf Lines by using a fake account and also undetectable, untraceable by many of its hidden admins or security bots, she calls it. But
Hmm.
when you sit on the chair, you turn, you see Woodchipper is already lying down on the floor, snoring and sleeping. Like, but now roll for body endurance.
Body endurance. I actually spend points on this.
Yeah. Nope,
Drunken
you're not
master.
sleepy. You're drunk, but you're not sleepy. But anything you do now also have a -2 penalty, except for your evasion and your martial art, which have a +2 bonus because you're drunk. This is something that Master Ip Man never told you. You actually have a drunken kung fu.
Drunken feast.
Yes. So your evasion increase. For every time you get drunker and drunkier, your evasion and your martial art gets stronger and your evasion gets higher. That's the thing. But
Drunken feast.
you
Oh my
rest.
god.
So you decided to see the Woodchipper sleeping on the floor and decided to actually now what
Sleep
do you
on
want
the
to
bed.
do, Mao? You sleep on the bed.
Sleep on the
Okay.
bed.
Well, like you sleep on the bed. Then, okay. Now after you rest, you decided to actually think, well, what is your next plan? What is your next action? But you woke up in the morning the next day. It is already now. It's already Tuesday. You haven't seen Sang and Root yet. It is still early. You freshen up. It's roughly about like 8. Maybe you think to yourself, like 8 a.m. You're like, oh, 8 something. It's like 8 plus. It's still early, but enough time for you to actually make breakfast, take a shower, and waiting for Root and Sang before they actually enter the door. So now, roll for your education skills deduction.
Okay, education skills reduction. I'm gonna spend one luck point on defense. Oh wait, sorry, yes, two luck points, just to be safe. Totaling 13.
Okay. As long as it's not below 10, so you're right.
Mhm.
Okay. Think to yourself. Right. First things first, you said, okay, after the shower, gonna have breakfast, head straight to Tsubaki. Then after heading straight to Tsubaki, then you know that Tsubaki's guitar is damaged. But maybe she don't have the money to actually buy a new guitar, you think to yourself, maybe. But it's time for you to actually bring her to one of this musical shop that you know known as the Silver Hand. But you need to actually pick up Tsubaki first. Then from there, you need to decide with Tsubaki either go and meet up with Remy or look for Mao. You know, Mao never stayed at her old place anymore. Neither, I think she also changed her number, I believe, or maybe unless Mao said that no, I never changed. Unless Mao never changed her phone number, then it's just to actually. But you also do not know where Mao lives. So that's the
Mhm.
thing. So Mao, do you? Because everybody have your contact. Will you change your contact during the past few months?
I'll change my contacts, have them informed except for Hibana and
Okay.
Haliman.
And Haliman. Okay, yep. Okay, except for Hibana. Haliman, so Hibana and Haliman don't know. So the only person probably know probably be Remy. So Hibana, you do not know or have contact. It's like with Mao. Maybe for the past few months. Even Haliman also doesn't know that. So the only possible people that you can think of right now
Wait,
is
does that
Remy.
mean Tsubaki knows or Tsubaki don't know
Tsubaki
too?
still knows. Tsubaki
Or,
still knows.
or Tsubaki knows, but obviously I'm not gonna give it to Hibana.
So
Okay.
basically, all the corporates won't get it anyway.
Okay. But Tsubaki is also corporate with Mao. What are you talking about?
Not too corporate, but this, Haliman and Hibana stings of it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now, Hibana, after a while, after the shower, after the breakfast, you see Sang and Root appear before the door. And then after that, they both look at you, waiting for you, and said, "Hey, boss,
Just
let's time
makes
to go."
coffee. She just like so, sorry. She just like like drinks coffee real quick. Let me roll for my social
Looking
skills.
skill.
No, social skill, personal grooming, and wardrobe and style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the personal grooming. Oh fuck! What the hell, man?
Okay. Well,
It's a quick
messy
shower.
hair.
It's a quick shower. Okay, let's just
Messy hair,
My God,
bad
you
makeup,
smell.
lipstick
Uh,
also wrong
no, smeared
color.
lipstick, smeared
No, no,
lipstick,
smeared
eyeshadow.
mascara. Smeared
What?
mascara. Now she looks fucking goth. Now she look fucking goth.
at
the
least
the the
at
the
least
the eyeliner not aligned, not even properly, not equal on,
Uh-huh.
not even on both sides.
at least her clothes like fits with the makeup, and she's like, okay, let's go pick up Tsubaki so we can get his guitar fixed.
It's like rude looks to you, boss. Don't want to be rude, but you look like a fucking prostitute.
Okay, can I roll like again or cannot?
No, cannot,
Oh,
cannot,
okay.
because it's a once per day or once per week kind of thing. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so rude look at you like, oh, you look cheap. Like saying like, no comment, but doesn't matter. We don't have much time. Let's go, boss.
I mean,
And then they left.
I better just fail on these things now rather than fail in combat or anything.
Hey, you got bonus or +2 and you still fail. Anyways, okay, three of you sang Root and Hibana. Then you head straight towards Tsubaki's apartment at Little China, which is a very long drive actually from one end to the other. It's like from east to west. Because Tsubaki is living further to the west, you're living further to the east. But as you actually enter the door, you actually have the key card to actually open the door also because this is actually Strega's it's like own apartment. But you don't want to be rude. Do you want to be rude? It's up to you. So whether you actually barge in or you press the doorbell.
No, I already declared in the chat I'm pressing the doorbell. Tang, tang.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Tsubaki, you actually woke up. Bit dazed, tired. But you look at the monitor on the wall, you can see from the security camera, you notice there's actually Sang, Root, and Hibana outside the door. You know that they can actually open the door, but Hibana is just being polite and just pressing the doorbell to see if they're awake. What do you want to do, Tsubaki?
When I noticed it's Hibana and Sung and Root, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take my fucking sweet time. So I was like, at first, I got up, I obviously got dressed, everything, blah blah blah. I took my guitar, my broken guitar, and my shamisen because I will never leave my broken guitar at home. I don't care if it's broken; it's gonna go with me everywhere it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to the kitchen area. I make up some protein drinks. It's like ding. It's like I'm literally making them wait. Okay, I'm literally making them wait. I'm making the protein shake and drink and everything. Then it's like when I see the time is about time to leave, then it's like okay, I probably shouldn't let them wait so long. So before I go, I also do the wardrobe style and
Yes, you
personal
have
grooming.
Mm-hmm.
22 for personal grooming and 21 for wardrobe and style.
It's easy for a guy. You only need, just just spray under your armpits and that's it.
Excuse me! I have fucking hygiene, okay? I have fucking hygienic, okay? I'm fucking hygienic as fuck, okay? Anyway, then I just before anything happens, Herb, I'm gonna put on my headset just so I can cancel out Hibana's noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I just open the door, and before they greet me anything, I just say that good morning, Sung, good morning, Root, and I just say, Miss Suzuki.
You see Root talking to you or looking at you, even with his sunglasses, but you're unable to hear Root. Roll for your lip reading.
Lip reading, hold on. I know. Hold on. Lip reading is under body
Awareness.
No, awareness. Oh yeah. Nah, I just say that. Sorry, Song, I can't hear you. But
No,
good
it was
morning
Root.
to you.
It was Root that was talking to you.
Oh, Root was talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Root. As I pointed at my headset, I can't hear you. But good morning to you.
Okay. And then after that, they just like look at you. And he just didn't smile. He just nods. And Sung actually looked at you and said, he looks at you. And then after that, he said something. Then roll for lip reading. Okay, fail. That's like something you should invest in the coming future.
Yeah,
But-
I am planning to.
Okay. But they actually bring you towards the car from your apartment. You see that the streets is actually quite safe. It's not like the combat zone. You can see a number of people walking. It's like along the other edge near the waterfront. You can see it's like Morro Bay, the furthest in the distance. Because your apartment is like that. This location is is you can actually see the plane like flying over from the Morro Bay, and then you head straight towards the limousine, which is actually owned by Strega, not owned by Hibana, not owned by anybody. Then you see Root driving and Sang sitting at the front, and then you sitting because this limousine is the chair and Hibana's chair is both of you are looking at each other, literally, like in the car.
Oh, I'm looking outside the window. I'm not looking at her. I'm looking outside the window.
All right, okay. Now you drove. Hibana, do you want to roleplay this? I don't want to go to the street and moving street where you roleplay, or just head straight towards the Silver Hand, or do you want to go straight and meet with Elliot?
Since basically we are still technically speaking on time and have not been delayed, we'll make a quick stop to the Silver Hand so we can get the guitar fixed, and after that head straight to Elliot.
All right, okay. Okay, you decided to actually tell Root, head straight towards the Silver Hand, and Tsubaki have no idea where you're going. Tsubaki thinks that you're just gonna go straight to Elliot. That's it. But Tsubaki, as you actually realize that the road that you're going to is different, and you notice that you're actually heading straight towards the executive zone area and head towards this building where you can see a huge sign. You can see a logo of a man wearing sunglasses, long hair, with his silver cybernetic hand holding a guitar, and after that, like lifting up the sunglasses, like one of those gifs,
Okay,
like one of those LED.
before anything happens, I just want to roll for deduction, just so that I can like, no way. Wait, where the fuck is deduction? Oh, yeah, it's over here.
Deduction is
Okay.
education.
So you
I'll roll
don't
for
go
deduction.
fanboy mode. You don't
Yeah,
go
fucking
for
fanboy mode. I'll go fucking fanboy mode.
So like
11.
it's like
Is
you're
it- is it-
surprised to see that Hibana actually brought you to this place, and you can see the face, like the logo, the bright LED logo of Johnny Silverhand. This is where you roll for resist torture, drugs, and concentration.
Wait, where is this again? Okay, body.
Under body skills and awareness.
Resist torture.
Resist torture, drugs.
Then concentration is under where again?
Body, if I'm not mistaken.
Body.
No, it's not. It's not under. Concentration is not under body. Concentration should
Under
be
awareness.
under awareness.
Oh, awareness.
Okay, I have high concentration but low resist torture drugs. It's like
Okay.
I don't even wait for the card. Okay. Before anything happens,
Boy,
I don't even wait for the card to stop.
but you were so excited, you like can't resist. You're like, you
Yeah,
lost
that's what I said.
2d6. You lost 2d6 humanity.
Oh fuck! What the hell? How do I roll that herb? Because I never roll for
Roll
humanity lah.
2d6. Okay, you're on humanity. Okay, then you go to your humanity loss in your character sheet, then reduce it accordingly from there.
You just put the minus in there.
Is that how is it? No, is that how
No,
it is?
no,
No,
Alright.
no,
This
no,
is
no.
regaining.
That's
This is just
regaining.
regaining.
Yeah, that's regaining humanity.
Just
So
Let's
this
go to
is
this
how
one.
is it this one? To
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
just
yeah. You put it as minus
lost
8. You put it as minus 8 instead of plus like that therapy number.
Yeah.
okay. Up. I want to declare something. I before the car even stops, I just like no way. It's like I immediately just walk out from the car. It's like, I don't even wait for the car to stop at the parking lot. I just
Mhm.
get out from the car and I just rush in. I was like, no way.
Mhm.
I heard of this place. This is Silverhead. Oh my god. Wait, why are we here? Like I look at Sung and Root. I was like, why are we here? I thought we are looking at heading over to Elliot. Why are we here?
You see Sung and Ruth talking to you. Roll for lip reading.
Oh, I already took off my headset.
All right. They actually told you that, oh, it's Lady Boss of his idea to actually bring you here. And then it's like you turn to look at Hibana. And this is where you actually like roll for, like, here you roll for resist torture drugs again. When you look at Hibana, Hibana actually bring you to this place, a place that you don't even know existed. And mostly, oh, you fell. It's like basically, this is the part where you're actually very, very, it's like happy to know that Hibana actually brings you here.
It's like, oh shuck. Now I feel like an asshole, man. It's, oh shuck.
Now you need to role play this accordingly. You're
Yeah, yeah,
actually,
yeah,
geez, you're actually,
Yeah, I'm just surprised that she would like that. Then I realized that this was her idea. I was like, oh, shit. Hibana, I mean, it's like I'll still use Suzuki first. Like, shit, Suzuki, I didn't know you would know of this place. I was like, I thought you are someone that just only wants to know about money and money and only money. But to think that you actually put effort to try to bring me here, that's nice of you, I guess. Thanks.
Thank you. Also, you're a main guitarist, and you see her like approaching you and gently lifting your broken guitar. And she said, "This thing needs fixing, and no amount of duct tape or any ordinary amount of fixes will be able to restore it. And if Silverhand behind me can't do anything to fix it, then there's really no hope for that guitar. Silverhand is
Hey,
the
hey,
best
hey,
guitar."
hey, hey, hey. I don't care what you say. Miss Suzuki, just because you are gonna bring me here, the guitar is still a guitar. I live by it or I die by it. I'm not gonna throw it away just because it's broken. I'll find ways to fix it if I have to. But like you say, if Silverhand can't fix it, then I guess it will just be a sentimental thing for me to have it around, I guess. But no, this thing will still be with me regardless whether it's broken or not. But anyway, enough of talking. Nothing's gonna be fixed if we're standing outside. So I was like,
I'll talk
Herb,
to
why I
the.
cannot control my character again? Why I cannot control my character
Eh?
again?
How come? Huh? Hey? Okay, well, this is weird. Every time I bring your character, it resets.
I have no idea, Herb. I cannot
It
control my character.
roll
Okay,
20
yeah,
resets your
yeah, okay.
character.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm just behind. I'm just behind Hibana. I'm not calling her Hibana until like
Okay.
So I'm
The
just gonna still
moment
call her.
the moment the moment you actually enter the place where you hear the door ting, you hear it's like they were actually playing a music that you actually recognize really, really well. I was like, when you actually like hear it, you see a man at the other end like looking and said, "Hey, welcome to the Silver Hand." Or you actually hear the music being played at the background, and the man is like, "Look at all the wares and everything else. My name's Cowell, Simon Cowell."
Nice to meet you, Simon. My name is Tsubaki Lin. Nice to meet you. It's like I put out my hand. And like try to shake his hand. Like I go towards the counter. I think this is the counter. I can't see.
He actually jumps
that's
down.
Oh,
He jumps down and pop next to you like a rock, like a proper rocker boy holding some sort of really beautiful guitar. You can see the guitar is like the strings itself, the instruments like really good. This is where you roll for your simple. Okay, this one you can roll for your technique skills, basic tech, and also you can look at the way this man is looking. You can roll for your performance, guitar skill. You look at him play, and he was like, "Whoa! This you notice this Simon Cowell is playing with skill." You look at it, you're like,
oh, he's sharing something.
somebody is sharing
Okay.
something. Okay, remember guys, when you wanna share a GIF, right? Make sure that the file
Make sure
name
the
is not
ending.
super long.
No. Make sure the ending is ended with JPG or GIF. If it's
Yes.
anything longer than this, it won't work. It won't work.
Yes. Always make sure you copy paste to a notepad first, okay? Yes. Alright. Okay, Hibana, you notice that this Simon Cowell is like talking to Tsubaki Lee. He's like speaking like Japanese. When I'm speaking to you. Okay, roll for your Japanese language.
Okay.
Okay. The pass DV10 only. Should be alright. Okay, Tsubaki.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm writing notes. Give me a sec. I'm writing notes on my character sheet. But hold on. Japanese. Where is my Nihongo? My show? My is it so? No, it's not social. Where is it?
Education, I think.
Education. Yep, 12.
Okay, pass. Now that go, you like listen and say, "Oh, welcome to the Silver Hand, the place where most famous rocker boys here come to shop. Here we got all the best customized keyboard, guitars, flutes, harmonicas, hell, even an underwear made for keyboards. Only for the person with the best fingers, of course. Yes, if you need a good hand job, always make sure that you choose the right strings." Then you see that someone that speaks out. "But I look at you. I know who you are. Then here, okay. Now, Subaki, roll for your local expert.
Local expert. Wait, local. I only have local expert for ferry building.
Oh, okay. You don't have local expert for this location, but it's
Nope.
okay. Just roll for it under non-level.
Hold on, yeah. Let me just add in so that it's like it just add in for a bit. Yeah. Oh wait. No, why you not? Hold on. Okay. Good. Just non-level. I just put there non-level, so it's like
Okay,
this is the,
alright.
the for the local expert.
Right. So you look it's like you never heard of this place before. This is like one of those places where you've been to other shops which actually sell normal Mundane guitars, cheap ones when you first started. But you can see from the drums here, if you know that if your band, if the band that your manager actually put together actually was here, oh, that would be crazy. That would be ecstatic if you think to yourself. But you're not too sure where they are now. They're probably like going solo themselves. You think to yourself, but like ever since like you left, like after that 3 months, most of them actually like break up and actually decided to actually go their own way. The guitarist, the drummer, your bass guitarist, everybody. But the music is still being played though from your group. It's still being played within this confines themselves. But the man actually looked to you. Are you looking for something? And then suddenly his eyes actually stayed at your guitar, and he looks at it. Oh, hey man, what do you do with this? What happened? Duct tapes? What the hell? Put duct tapes on guitars?
It's like I didn't, but it's like someone helped me fix it. But it's like it was a impromptu fixing. But I guess my guitar really needs some fixing after like 3 months of intense practice with it. It's like I kind of went on a solo right now, so it's like I probably need someone to help me fix it. It's like and it's like he's just like so fucking awe. It's like Chuck Pikachu is like it's like looking at the guy in front of him. It's like
And then Simon Cowell looked at you like and then he turns his head to Hibana, looking at her up and down. Well, you look like you woke up from a different side of the bed. But who are you? Because your makeup looks like a goth.
Yeah.
I mean, Ruth did say you look like a prostitute. So
Yeah.
you do actually look like a prostitute right now.
I'm Miss Suzuki, and I'm happen to be the manager of Mr. Tsubaki Lee over there. We came here
For
because-
real, you, the manager, he said, roll for your conversation. Social
Okay.
skill.
Social skill, conversation.
A penalty of -2 because of your personal grooming. And he's like, all right, I'll try to believe you. But cash is king. But he turns to Tsubaki. Look, guitar. What do you want it to be done with? Do you want to buy a new guitar? You can look around. Or do you want me to upgrade this current guitar? And after he looks at it, and then after he lift it up and he check, it seems that there seems to be some sort of mechanism here. He press, then you can see the axe like appear. Nice. Always be careful on the streets. Even a guitar can be a weapon. But now, your guitar is nothing more than just a cheap trash.
hey, it's like I took offense on that. It's like, hey, don't do this like that. Everything to me is, even if it's something that is trash to you, it's a mother person's treasure. But anyway, to reply to your previous question, yes, I'm looking for it to be fixed, and if it's possible, I want it to have an upgrade. Well, I'm not sure how much are you going to quote me,
Alright.
but I would like to hear of your options. What's the latest?
Then he said, let's see now. What upgrade are you actually looking for? Are you looking for something more defensive or offensive? And I said it in
Defensive.
2 terms.
Defensive, obviously. Well, especially you see that the my guitar could be turned into an axe. I mostly use it for defensive. Like if you know about me, I'm not one to go after for fight. But obviously, in the cities such as Night City, you can't just avoid fights. So it's best to be able to defend yourself, whether is it through the gongs or the street thugs. You will never know. But yeah, I'm always up. I'm always there to look for a defensive way to protect myself.
Okay, good. Well, that's good. But perhaps I can actually suggest to you some other stuff. Besides, you're not a keyboardist, you're a guitarist. So let's head over here then. He heads over to the walls. And after he picks up the one guitar at the side.
I just follow him behind. I just follow him behind.
Okay, where you follow. Saying route is just looking at some of the albums, some of the music, some classics actually from the 1980s up to year 2000 and 2020s. Then you notice the Carl was just picking up one guitar, and then you notice that he points at it and he said, this guitar is good. It can replace the old one they usually have. Well, it does come with an axe. It also comes with a flamethrower. He placed one, and after that, he pressed one button. You can see flames spurting out from the tip.
Was like I look at it. It's like whoa. Was like
And well, we call this the Sambuhai. But look at this one. He points another to another. He picks up a blue guitar. This one, it comes with a chainsaw and also an assault rifle, but bullets not included.
it's like I look at Hibana. I was like, this is not what I'm gonna get right. It's like I'm like hinting her. It's like this is not what I'm getting right.
She just basically gives you the look that says, "Pick whatever you want. I'm not paying for it. The company is." That type of look. She's like, up
I
to
was
you.
like, how about something that is a little less intensive?
Actually,
Those
Hibana, roll for your accounting under education.
Okay.
Oh no!
And,
Please don't tell me it's like Hibana is gonna pay. Like, oh my god, she can even pay for herself.
no.
Actually, this doesn't come from the company. This comes from
Yeah.
your own pocket.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you ever take company money,
Mhm.
Elliot is probably gonna slap you so hard your head is gonna fly out from the window.
Mhm. She basically Hibana tells
But
you.
you have enough for yourself, but probably not enough to pay root and sang for the week or for the month. Thick.
Exactly. So she like tells the owner, perhaps we should try and fix the guitar for now. We can schedule a time for the upgrade later on. Sentimental value for my client.
The guitar is good, what you're actually holding currently, Tsubaki, he said, but it's uh, I can actually, from a poor quality, perhaps I can make into a good quality guitar. The axe can stay though, but there are multiple choices on this wall. R stands for guitar rifle. A, well, it stands for salt. T, well, yes, we can think of the rest. But if you're gonna be walking down the streets, a piece of advice, manager, is that there are a number of cyberpunk rocker boys now growing the streets. Some of them were here, some of them couldn't because the cats can afford them. But when it comes to the battle of the bands, sometimes it can get bloody. And when you're in the streets with the red this time, it's best to be actually on the offensive and the defensive. And a rocker boy is just a solo on the stage. And the crew is just a crew that they just hired with just simple synthesized music. But even this drum over here, I can tell you, it can be fitted with a number of things to actually protect you. Like grenades, perhaps, inside, or even compartment for a pistol, or anything. So there's Bucky here. Maybe the guitars here can actually protect. There are a number of upgrades I can actually put into your guitar. Just give me the schematics, the sights. And then after he snaps his finger, and after one guy said, "Yes, boss. This is my techie over here. He actually knows to upgrade some certain stuff. What do you need?"
First and foremost, obviously, I need this guitar to be fixed before I can able to give you the list of itinerary or to include. But first and foremost, please help me fix this one. Even if it's not be even if it's not unable to be upgraded, at least I want this to be in a good condition to be put back in my own place. It's a sentimental piece of value. it's a sentimental piece of item towards me. So I just want it to be in the best condition. Whatever is the upgrade is, it will come. It will have to come later. But I just want this to be fixed.
The man actually looks at you. Picks up your guitar, and then he walks off to one of the rooms, and then stop. And then he said, "Hmm." Then he disappears. Then Cowell looks at you. Right. Okay, manager. There will be 500 eddies, so euro dollars, for the repair.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the upgrade, though. Just for the repair. But
Uh,
the guitars over here, these are excellent quality guitars. Really, let me tell you. You can see from assault rifles to pistols to many other things, chainsaws, blades, and so on and so forth. Even a rocket launcher can be fitted into this guitar, and I'm not kidding you. Hey, even a grenade launcher, rocket launcher, assault rifle, pistols.
would
If
it
there's a
make
least,
would it make a difference in price if we brought you the selected weapons we want them in the guitar, or would it still be the same if we
well,
provided the weapons? That is.
weapons are different though, because you have to tell me this needs to be customized differently. It's like if you have a proper techie with you, perhaps they can actually do the same. But my techie can actually do the same for these guitars. Price varies, and also the weapons varies depending on it's like excellent to actually standard quality or even poor quality weapons. But this is the only place you can actually find this. Even the wooden guitar behind me under A is considered like a compartment of sorts for many types of weapons, especially pistols, SMGs, and even blades. You can strum your guitar like how to say, like Italian guitarist. And if you bring attack, just remove the guitar perhaps and you just blast away. But an electric guitar like this, like what Tsubaki needs, well, this comes standard. Flamethrowers, machine guns, blades, chainsaws, grenade launchers, rocket launcher all in one. Full package even.
So tell me, it's
Heck,
like how much is one of
heck.
those guitar on the wall? So how much is exactly one of the guitar on the wall? Just so
Well,
just so I have a gauge of the pricing before I make a decision.
well, the guitars on the wall here are like roughly about 5,000 euro dollars.
It's like when I heard the 5,000, I was like, I'm coughing. I'm looking at Hibana.
Coughing
It's like,
blood.
I don't think you can afford 5,000. Sorry. It's like I'm looking at Hibana. I was like, it's like I'm puking blood. And then I look at Hibana. I don't think you can afford 5,000. You can barely afford for yourself.
She just wait, how do I sell this out? You just see the look of she has the money, but she's also thinking of how to give you the upgrade without having to pay for it, because she knows Haliban is like out of the country, so there's no way of asking him. That's why she's like calculating in her head other possibilities. She's like, oh, I know what to tell the owner. Do you have by chance specs of any of these guitars? Something we can look at later on, so we can at least call you over and pick something.
Hmm. Roll for persuasion under social.
Okay, persuasion under social.
Huh. Tell you what, a friend of mine have a club somewhere further down, of course. It's known as the Excelsior. He's been looking for people to actually, he's been looking for young women to actually come over to his club. Really important stuff. To actually like party, dance around, the GIF. People, then this group people, they need to be like high, buying drugs and stuff. But if your friend here points to Tsubaki, he points to Tsubaki, and your manager can bring the crowd and make them wild, this guitar's yours for free, of course.
Hop. Before anything happen, I'm gonna roll for is it? Would it be under concentration or would it be under resist torture drug?
Resist torture drugs.
Okay. Oh fuck. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but let's just see. Whee!
Luck points, luck points, luck points.
Then is it a pass or is it a fail or is it just meh?
Uh,
I just need to know so I can roleplay accordingly. Herb. Just let me know. Is it a pass or fail or just meh?
this is meh. No way.
Meh. As I just look at, I just eye at Hibana. I was like, what do you think? It's like 5K is a lot, but then it's like if we get the guitar for free, it's like, well, you don't have to pay. I obviously get a free guitar, so it's kind of a win-win situation.
Yep.
I'm just eyeing at her,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but then it's like we're celebrating talking. It's like no idea how, but then it's like yeah.
Okay, Hibana,
Mhm.
Hibana and Tsubaki, you heard about the name Club Excelsior. Roll for businesses under education.
Education, businesses.
I have no business, man. I have no business being this fucking knowing, all.
Okay. Right, Hibana is like you heard about the club before. It's actually more like a rival club. You think you know that. You just stay quiet at first, and then you just speak out. The Club Excelsior is actually owned by Wesker. So, and Srega and Wesker are business partners in a sense, but not to say they're really good chums. You've been to one of their meetings before. You have seen Michael Wesker talk to Strega when it comes to businesses, and comes to territory disputes and stuff, and what needs to be done, what trading needs to be done. Yeah, sometimes if they have guns, they probably just shoot each other there on the spot. But because it's a business meeting with Biotechnica, Kang Tao, soft oil, petrochem, and so on, so there's a reason why. You sat there before when you first joined, and most of the time it's always been stopped because of Dimitris telling people that we'll look into it and so on. So it is a choice. Free guitar. Tsubaki actually plays in the club with his music at Excelsior, or you think about it first.
She basically tells the owner, send me the address of the Excelsior Club, and
You know where it is. She
oh,
doesn't
okay.
need to give you the
Oh, okay.
address.
No, I'm just saying it as part of the roleplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Kaul tells you,
Mhm.
okay, it's just like this is the address. Just right out that since you're close, here's the deeds. Here's the
Mhm.
address.
And okay, when is the date for the supposed party? At least so I can put it.
You tell me when,
Hmm.
and I'll tell him when.
Okay. We have an important meeting later on during the day, so I'll see you once I'm done with that meeting. I'll give you a call and we can agree on the day.
You're right. There's the deal. Hope to see you soon. Besides,
Hopefully.
the guitar will be done within the week, so come back next week.
Oh, so I'm guitarless for the 1 week lah.
Yeah, unless you roll for persuasion with Cowell and say that because you didn't make the deal with him and say whether yeah we'll agree, then after you can roll for persuasion and said, I don't have a guitar, can you lend me one?
It's okay. I will trust my shamisen. I'll trust my shamisen
Alright.
for driving. I still
Okay.
have another. It's okay because I have another instrument,
Normal
so it's
guitar.
fine. Yeah, no normal one, so it's fine.
Okay. Right. And Kao actually like left, like attending to the customers, talking to Sang. So you see anything you like? And Sang like looking, hey, there's this CD called the Backstreet Boys. It's like somewhere in the 90s. So, like, how much is this? 50 eddies, Kao said. Oh, Sang's like, oh, nice, thanks. Yeah, I'll get it. And
Wow,
after he
that's so
points to
cheap, man.
then I
That's so
told that
cheap.
he's like, he waves like Hibana and Subaki. Hey, Subaki, Hibana, I got this song. It's called the Backstreet Boys. They're like a classic. Now they have like, I think their sons or kids are now. They're Mean Street
It's
Boys.
vintage. They're vintage.
It's beyond
And Cowell,
vintage.
yeah. And Cowell's like saying, yeah, be careful the Mean Street Boys. They're no longer like those like Back Street. They're Mean Street now.
While they are browsing, I'm sure that we are done with the quote unquote guitar part, right? So I will just make a quick browsing and I just look through. I'll just look through the cassette area. Oh yeah, I hope they still have cassettes. And then I browse through and it's like who is Elvis Presley?
He's the
No, yeah,
king, Cowell said. But while you actually both browse through,
vinyl.
okay,
It's called
now we're
vinyl.
gonna go to Remy. Okay. Meanwhile, woke up. Vendetta sleeps like a pig, literally. It's like she's like not that typical young girl you always like think about it, like what's wrong with this Vendetta. But and then morning itself, you actually woke up in the morning. You don't see Elena, you walk around from room to room, but you feel the leaking, you can feel the shake from the walls, nobody is like here. And usually during the month, you still have to pay for the location that this building is on. But you don't even have to even think or roll for anything, Remy, because the company that wants to take over this whole apartment and make it into a prestigious hotel, there's two. One of them is Wesker. The second one that wants to take over this apartment is Elliot from Strega. But you have not seen her face to face. But you do know that Hibana and Haliman is working for Strega. But they have been with Strega for the past 3 months, Remy. And if they can actually go for Strega, perhaps you actually can get some information from Hibana or even Haliman. Something that perhaps that can actually take Strega down. You do know for a fact that Dimitris was actually dealing with the drugs and also some illegal cyberware and many more. But you don't have that proof because the reason is Hibana actually, like, you're not too sure whether Hibana actually have it or Mao, you don't know whether Mao even have the information because they never come back to you about it. So Remy is that you do know Elena is out of the police force or in a way in port of leave due to the new police chief known as Martha Vuitton. You have not seen or met Martha, the new police chief of Night City, but you do know that she's actually looking into Precinct 13. And Gigi has been gone and away after training you, and also Tsubaki. Josh Grayfield is just like elsewhere, dealing with certain matters they need to look into, like his own adventure, you can guess. So, Remy, but this building is actually like slightly collapsing. You don't enough money to actually even repair this whole building. But soon, Elliot is gonna send Strega over and talk a deal with you and said, here's some money, we're gonna buy this off you, and that's it. So now, Remy, what do you want to do?
So I'm going to spend a little bit of time just walking around the apartment itself, just trying to assess how much it would take for me to spend time on it in an off time.
All right. Okay. You're gonna assess the apartment. The apartment have your own car park. Okay. Now let's go through. I'm gonna bring your character to survey like one by one. Okay. First is the car park. I'm gonna hide embed data. It's not here. Okay. Remy, you look at the damaged broken wall. This is at the bottom part. You can see the collapsed wall further on the top left area with loose wires and water leakage. Walking there and trying to get those rocks is just pure suicidal. And the staircase that leads up to the apartment is just to the right. And 2 damaged cars with no tires, no seats, nothing. The only thing you see inside is just rusted stuff. But this is, of course, Night City. You just like left the car there. No tow truck or whatever gonna pick them up. The only thing you're gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be one of those places you need to look into. And then get over to the second floor of the building. You took the lift. The lift is squeaky. Nothing much you can do. But empty rooms. You see. Broken glass, leftover pizzas, and many more. Where is it?
He's here on top.
Yep.
If you're looking for him.
Yeah, this is just the second floor of the area. But the wires here don't seem to be working. Lights doesn't seem to be working much. You need to actually roll for under your education skills, okay, under deduction. Okay. Now, the only thing is you can think of Vendetta is here to actually help you out. But Vendetta's just a young girl. She haven't really shown herself. Okay, she's capable to actually handle this whole building. But Remy, maybe you need Haliman's help in terms of the wiring, perhaps of the lift. The lift doesn't seem to be working much. It goes really slow from the first floor, second floor, third floor, and the fourth floor, and all the way. all the way towards the roof. Now you need to roll for education skills accounting. Okay. Each floor, if you want to pay for the damages and everything, each floor, depending on the room, is gonna be roughly about. There are roughly about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 rooms. So and each will probably require about 500 eddies each just to maintain.
Okay.
And there are number of floors. This is just the starting of it, like Remy. But your wife bought this place. You know, to show why. She doesn't have the money to actually buy the whole apartment, but her dream was to actually bring more people in to stay here, live here, make some of the homeless to actually pay how much they could pay, and then be safe outside of the combat zone. The whole apartment is actually outside the combat zone. It's actually perhaps like at Westwood itself. But then you took the lift again, or took the staircase and head up all the way until the fourth floor. Then you look and access the damages. Roll for your technique skills basic tech.
It's not bad.
Damages is just too extreme. It's too much. Like too much for you to maintain. You can actually just leave the apartment, but you have done your accounting. You have know the total amount, how much you have to pay. Now the only thing is maybe you need to actually go look for some gigs. Maybe you need to do some work as a cyberpunk, I think. Or maybe you actually need to do something. But there's a reason for this place to actually like being made and being done. Now you know Hibana is working for Strega. You know that for a fact. Maybe Hibana can help you before Strega actually send in either Hibana to actually take this place off you, but maybe you can actually make or strike a deal with her. Or maybe Hibana can actually help you. Haliman and Hibana can help you on this. The wirings and everything, Haliman can do that. But you think to yourself, why is like this place here? Now you think, what are you gonna do? Roll for deduction, education skill. And then concentration, under awareness.
11.
Okay. You think, you have Mao's contact number. Maybe perhaps you can actually contact Mao and see what Mao can think about this place. What Mao can actually do. Maybe you think maybe Tsubaki can actually make some sort of party or something, you think. That can actually bring the crowd or something. Make some sort of money to actually repair at least some stuff that could be repaired. Actually, each of this wall, each of this lift, each of the stuff here, they each have a cost to be repaired. The only thing is, how are you gonna do that? But, okay, now Remy, you head up all the way towards the roof. You can see Night City Street. You can see Elena, like leaning, looking out to Night City, the top floor itself. What are you gonna do, Remy?
I'll walk over to beside her. Hey, what's happening? What are you thinking?
You see Elena looking to the street. You can see what she's looking down. When you look down, you can see a number of people, mostly homeless, mostly druggies, even young children, young girls even, like trying to actually make ends meet. You see Elena pointing and then looking at them, and Elena just said, "Look at all those people," Elena said. Her face like silent. And then we're here, there's nothing much that we could do. And this building, this whole place was like a keepsake from your wife. And the more I look at you, the more I look at this place, the more I look at them downstairs, the more I feel sorry for myself. Even there's nothing much that I could do. I'm no longer helping them. I'm out of the force until for the time being. But look at those people selling the drugs downstairs. If I still had my badge, yeah, I would still. I'll probably just go down there and probably stop the guy. And Remy, what are you gonna do?
I've been thinking and been getting an idea. There's been a few ideas I've had, but I guess I'd need some help to do it if I'm going to do it. I think there's other ways to make the idea work. I'm a bit cautious about getting certain people involved, but thinking I could turn this building into something to help those who haven't had their ways paid for them as well as they could have. Like those ones down there that you're looking at, perhaps we could provide them some shelter. But start small, like just building up slowly. Maybe start a foundation of sorts that we can use to keep the upkeep of the place. Provide food to those on the streets, that sort of thing.
Yeah, but we hardly even have much for ourselves. Sometimes I even have to do. Look at us, Remy. Look at me. I'm a cyberpunk. I have to do gigs now. I have to take work and job from fixers, and I have to work with other Edgerunners. And sometimes coming back thinking whether I'm gonna live or die. And even you have to do some stuff even outside. Even you still have your badge. But how I do my best to actually help those below. And I hope Martha will actually give me a chance. She said that I was just being reckless and I was just not thinking straight. And Aisha, she protected me though. She said many things against Martha, but Aisha is now back in New York, and Aisha said that she's looking into something really important right now regarding Strega. And all my job regarding and all my tasks and all my things that I've been doing against that company is now useless. All my files, all my documents, everything has been taken over by Martha and Martha and her. Then she sighs slightly. You notice that you notice that her tears started to actually come out. You don't see she's her badge had already been taken away. You're not too sure also. Like Remy, he's like whether Martha will actually give back her badge and stuff. But roll for education skills bureaucracy. You think to yourself, you look at those young kids down there, down below the streets, young children selling drugs, young girls going into some corpo or slow corpo car as prostitutes. You think to yourself, maybe you can educate them. Maybe you can actually perhaps open a school or something. Maybe you can even start a company or something. You think to yourself, in this building, maybe you need to do some sort of renovation. You think, but this time you need some help, and the help you can think of is perhaps you need to look for Mao. Perhaps you need to look for Tsubaki. Perhaps you need to look for Haliman and Hibana. They're in Strega, but they're not the type of people that actually follow Strega's way. Strega's ruthlessness or Dimitri's ruthlessness, but who is actually pulling the strings right now? Dimitris has been very quiet for the last 3 months, ever since Dimitris got her hands on Haliman and Hibana. There's something going on here right now, Remy. With Martha suddenly taking over ownership of the whole police force within Night City, and now all the NCPDs, they do not enter the combat zone. Any lawman that enters the combat zone asking for assistance or any help or any backup is refused, immediately cancelled. But MedTech, they would fly if a corpo is actually stuck within a combat zone and risk their own life. And a number of MedTechs have lost their life within the combat zone. And now the NCPDs are now only protecting the executive zones or only the high-end zone. Living places like this, Even those close to the combat zone, without any of the bloodshed, it is quiet. But it will only be a matter of time until some gang will just like rush into your building and start shooting, or worse, use it as a base. But, Remy, you look at your agent, you look at the names and the numbers, those that you know. You don't have Walter Cross number, but you do know that Cross Industries is within Night City. But Walter Cross is not a fixer that you want to meet. But you know that Vendetta is also a fixer, but not high-end like the others that you know. You also look at Haliman. But Haliman's number is currently out of service or too far. The only person that you know they can contact currently right now is Tsubaki and Hibana. You know Tsubaki actually sings for Strega as part of Strega's Rocker Boy, going from club to club, making sure that Strega's name actually go in the Billboard charts for the best music, either country, rock, or even some other music even. But who do you contact, Remy? Haliman is out of the question. You can try, but you need to roll under your luck.
I think I would probably call Tsubaki.
Okay,
But
alright.
before that, I would just look at Elena and just say, yeah, I have an idea about you and getting your badge back as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of done with the force. I want to focus more of my attention into my journalism, my investigation, more of that sort of thing. I can put in a word and they'll need to replace me. And I would put you forward.
Elena looks to you, Remy, and then Remy roll. And after that, then she says, "You think Martha wanna let you go, Remy? You tried. You put the badge, I think, below before. As long as Martha refused to take over that badge from you, you're still a lawman. Regardless, when Martha wants something, she wants something. There's something about that woman, I'm not too sure what. But she seems to be eyeing you closely. You should forget about investigating Strega." Elena looks to you.
That's definitely not on the list of things to do.
Don't want to lose you, my friend. Just like how you lost your wife due to that investigation of hers. She got herself killed because of that. And we have no proof that Strega was the one that actually hired those Edgerunners or those gangs to actually gun her down, even your daughter.
There's something else I should tell you as well. You sort of remind me. My daughter had a friend growing up. Her name was Vanessa. And apparently she's made her way here. She goes under a different name, Vendetta. And I left her sleeping downstairs.
Sleeping. Look, if you look at the time, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. How can she still be sleeping?
She might be a little bit of a party animal.
Then I'll better wait for her to wake up. But Remy, I'll stay here and look after this Vanessa. I'll probably head down after this and perhaps cook some simple breakfast and make some simple coffee and wait for her. Besides, you got things to do, Remy. You notice Elena actually head straight towards the lift. Then you actually followed her.
I find Tsubaki's number.
Okay, you head down to the lift, you look for his number. While the lift creaks like the lift. Then Elena actually heads straight to actually where Vendetta is, or Vanessa, and actually like stood next to her. Wait, is this the same? Is it the right floor? There's so many floors in this apartment. Okay.
Wrong floor.
Wrong floor. Oops. Elena said, wrong floor. Here.
Yeah, that was my bad. That should have been a 6, but it's the 9 that's sort of swiveled up and down.
Bruh.
9!
Yes. Okay. But then you pick up the number and you decided to actually call Tsubaki while you actually head out for a hall. And Elena just sat there on the table looking at this young girl, Vanessa. They're like wearing some sort of like wearing her street clothes and all her weapons like all over the floor. And Elena is saying, wow, this little girl packs a lot. Then you called Tsubaki Lee, Remy, and then let's switch scenes to the silver hat. Tsubaki Lee, as you're actually looking at some albums, classics even, you see your phone ringing, your agent ringing, and you see Remy giving you a call.
I didn't pick up first. I just say that I just walk out from the store and I just go to the corner here and I pick up the call. I'm assuming because the store is noisy with all the songs and sound and everything. So it's like just to make sure that I can hear clearly. I got out and I got all the way here and I just pick up. Hello, Tsubaki speaking.
Yeah, it's Remy.
Hey Remy, it's been a while. How are you?
I'm good. I haven't caught you in a rough time, have I?
No, not at all. How's Elena? I heard Elena was in a rough shit. How was you now?
She seems okay.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to hear. So what's up? Well, what do you call?
Well, we haven't talked much since you've been back, and while you were away, I found that my wife had bought an apartment and left it for me.
Oh
And-
wow. I'm not sure what should I say this, but she left it under the wheel for you?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So what's that got to do with me?
Well, it's a little run down, and I kind of need to spend some time putting some work into it to get some things fixed up, but it's kind of going to be a little bit expensive, so I've got a few things that I plan to do with it. Perhaps we can chat when you've got some time.
Sure. I'm always down to have a chat with you, Remy, because it's like, I miss having the time to talk, hang out with the guys, like you and Haliman and everyone's like, yeah. I mean, like Mao is there, it's like Hibana, it's like it's like Hibana, it's like But anyway, yeah, good old days, huh? Let's reminisce back that again. So when will it be free?
I'm free whenever at the moment.
You are not with the
where are you at the
NCPD
moment?
anymore? Wait, don't you have the NCPD thing that you have been doing?
Yeah, I guess so, but nothing immediate right now.
Okay. Well, it's like he's like, I wish to head over to Israel right now, but it's like I'm kind of in a tight spot right now. And then you hear that Tsubaki is like whispering into the agent. It's like I'm currently with Hibana Suzuki right now, and I'm not in the best place to meet you right now. Well, I'm just telling Remy in the phone. It's like I'm supposed to meet with Elliot right now, in a later time. But yeah, I will try to look. I'll try to find you when I'm done with everything here. All right?
No worries, and just do me a favor.
Mhm.
Just keep this between us for now.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
Thanks.
Yep. I hope send my regards to Elena. Hope she's in a better place. I'll send some flowers too if I know where you guys are.
I will. Oh, and that girl that was at the club, she's a friend of my daughter's. So
Oh, you mean Vendetta?
yes, that's the one.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I kind of know her from like back when I was starting out my band and everything. So it's like, yeah, oh wow, I never know. Wow, such a small world. Anyway, yeah, how is she? I mean, I'm like, I'm not quite sure where she is. It's like, she just left suddenly with you and everything, and it's like, wow, it was a very heated argument with all the gangs and everything. It's like, night cities, you know.
Yeah, she's fine. She should be up and about now.
All right, send
Gonna
my
lay out.
regards to her as well, I guess.
Yeah, will do.
All right. I don't think I can talk to you too long because I think Hibana is starting to look for me if I'm staying out too long. But yeah, I'll catch you when I'm done with everything here. All right.
Yep, no worries.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. And I just quickly like hit my agent and everything, and I was like, go back in. I was like,
After
oh,
the whole
wow.
conversation, okay, Hibana, you saw like Tsubaki actually coming back, having a talk. Like, and then you can actually roll your human perception.
Okay. Let
Okay,
me
versus acting. Tsubaki's acting.
Acting is under
Performance.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely nothing's wrong with him, is it? Because I'm lower than him.
Yep.
I
It's like
rolled a 16.
It's like I just like I just say that, oh, it's just an old friend of mine. It's like, don't mind.
Well,
We haven't been chatting for a while, so it's like I was just hoping to pick it up and not be in this room that is very noisy. So I hope you don't mind that.
no, it's perfectly fine. We're gonna be late to meeting Elliot anyway, so we should.
Oh,
get
what's
going.
the problem? What's the problem?
okay. All right. Ruth and Sang actually looks to you, Hibana, is like, boss, we're late. Time to leave.
Let's go. We're done here. Our business is done. As for why is Elliot wanna meet us, your guess is as good as mine, but I'm gonna have to explain that underage girl in my club and the fiasco that happened to her.
Oh, okay. Wait. I don't think I know Vendetta's age. It's like, well, I don't think she's that underage if she's with her mom. I mean, like, she's not that underage, is she?
Honestly,
If
I'm gonna have to explain.
Wait, let me roll deduction. Let me roll deduction. Just to see, like, is she really underage or she's like nah, she's just legal age but looks super young.
I would also say that if you knew anything
Okay,
about
no.
my brother,
No,
He's
like,
underage.
yeah, now that you think about it, she does looks a bit underage. It's like, like, okay, I think Miss Suzuki, I think you need to have like try to have someone someone to do a better filter on those underage. It's like I almost tried to offer a drink to another underage. You know, it's like you need to do a better job on managing the club if you get what I mean.
Definitely. Oh, when we meet Elliot, just let me do all the talking, okay?
Well, I'm not there to talk. If she wants me to sing, I can sing, but otherwise, I'm not there to talk.
And she's like, Mr. Rude, Mr. Sang, we should get going.
Before I leave, I buy a cassette of Elvis Presley from Simon and say that I'm getting this. How much is this?
Like this. And after that, oh, that's a classic. It's like, then he said, well, that's gonna be 100 eddies.
100 eddies, off you go. That's I just pay him in cash. I pay him in cash, and it's like, yes, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna probably get a better inspiration from this legendary guy.
Just a question regarding him. Does he follow the same logic of Skyrim sellers? I give him a legendary item, he just give me 100 eddies, but he sells it back to me for like 10 or 20k.
Yeah, it depends. But after you bought that music CD, like Tsubaki, and then you play it, you switch, then it's like rude and Sang doesn't want to actually switch this like the CD player, then Sang just listen to the Backstreet Boys.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I have my own music player. I actually brought my own music player. Yeah, I brought my own music player, so
Right.
I just put it on my own music player and I start listening, so as I can get more better inspiration from the music.
All right. Okay. While in the car, while driving towards Strega, okay, Hibana, you actually decided to actually give Remy a call.
Definitely.
Okay, Remy, while you're actually outside, after giving that call to Tsubaki, roughly about 10 to 15 minutes later, you hear a phone call. You got a call from Hibana. Okay, just to tell you where the apartment is. Okay, Remy, Watson's development. This is the apartment at B2. Okay, Big Bite is actually a club. Wesker is like here. Strega controls this whole place.
Ooh, I love the logo.
So the phone's ringing now.
Right. Okay, Remy, you got a call. You pick up.
I do.
Okay, all right.
Let me just lower this. Yep. Remy,
Yeah. What's up?
it's Hibana. How have you been?
Yeah, a little busy.
You
Fine.
left the club early. Was everything okay?
Yeah, I just took the young one home.
Hmm.
Cop duty.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry to call you in such a bad time without prior notification or anything, but are you free sometime this evening?
Let me check my schedule. And I waste about 30 seconds. And then just be like, I might be able to fit you in. Why? What's up?
Do you wanna swing by the club and so we can talk privately at my office? I got a few things that I wanna share with you. And also to, mend some bridges and rebuild some broken connections that has been broken off long before all of this has happened. Plus, I
Are
have a
you-
proposition that I want to share it with you, but not over the phone.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I could probably do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if you happen to know Mao's new number, could you give her a call and bring her with you? It's something that I have to, share it with the both of you specifically.
Does it have to be at the club? Or can we meet somewhere else?
Okay, Remy, roll for deduction and also businesses, education skills.
And yeah, I've already rolled it, but I was going to throw luck into the business.
Okay, all right, deduction and businesses, DV10. Okay, and right, deduction 17. Okay, Remy, we still meeting at the club, which is quite a distance away, and you don't want to leave Elena and Vendetta. Perhaps you can actually meet nearby, which is actually near the apartment itself. You can actually meet at this simple cafe known as the Big Bite. They actually serve good food, and also at the same time, it's like they actually have some slight simple atmosphere, but it's not so crowded. At least it's more secretive. And the club is just too big, and it's owned by Strega. Numbers of security cameras, and perhaps even drones that you can't see. They can actually hear every single conversation that you're gonna be having with Hibana. And this Big Bite is not Strega owned. It's owned by Wesker.
So, when I said I might be able to squeeze you in, I can't go too far. Perhaps we can meet at the Big Bite, just around the corner from where I am. Quite a quiet place. It's out of the way.
Okay, send me the address and I'll meet you there.
Alright, you got it.
Mm-hmm, definitely. Just make sure after you hang up with me, call Mao and ask her if she can come to the Big Bite, and so I can discuss a few things with the two of you.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Will do.
Take care.
Okay.
See ya.
Right. After receiving that call, Remy, you decided to give Mao a call. Mao don't actually Mao's other number, like secret number. She's been hiding from Strega for quite some time, and you decided to actually give her a call. Meanwhile, Mao, it's morning time, still morning, and you receive a call from Remy. Now gonna be switching Mao's hidden apartment. But as you receive that call, Mao actually on the bed. You see Woodchipper actually getting up and like stretching, and then she looks at you, Mao. And after this, she walks around your door. She went through, rummaged through your kitchen, your small little pantry, and then after that grabbed some kibbles and start munching and eating on it, while actually staring at the wall fan. And you pick up that call,
I don't know.
and then
I will go to my I go to my I go to my terminal, connect the call, and then listen it to it privately,
all right, okay,
like
Alright.
like headphones.
okay. Now role play away, Remy.
Yeah. Doot. Return to sender. Ah, Remy.
Yes, trying to contact you for a little while. I was trying to find you last night. Where'd you end up?
Okay? First, you were late for the party where we should meet the contact, so I went ahead of myself without you.
You
And
got
I had a
drunk.
little too much. I had a little too strong of a drink. Yeah, so everything else history.
How did I know? What?
Yeah, I know you don't call for a purpose for fun and chit chat. So, what's going on?
I need you to come tonight. Near my place, there's a place called the Big Bite. I'll send you the address. Little coffee shop out of the way, but quite nice. Apparently, Hibana wants to talk to us about something, but I wanted to get somewhere a little bit out of the way. You know.
Dad. Oh, come on. No, she called you.
And
Great.
my phone has got that only about 2 or 3 people who actually call me, and she is number 1.
You know what? I would like to come, but under one condition. I would have issues against that Big Bite. Not to say I don't like that place, but I would prefer some
Actually,
security on my end.
Hibana, Mao, roll for businesses because I think you have a misunderstanding regarding the Big Bite. Okay, roll for education skill businesses.
Education, business.
Okay, and bureaucracy under education also.
Bureaucracy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The Big Bite is not a club. It is just a small little secluded cafe near the docks. It is small. Not many people actually go there, and they actually like serve good food. And it's a place that Remy actually trusts because Remy actually eats there from time to time. And the 2 people, the chef and also the person that manages the cashier and the people that come over to eat, especially Bulk and Skull, they're actually quite trustworthy people. That's what Remy knows. And Remy, you know for a fact that place is actually quite secluded and quite safe. Nobody there that will actually disturb you. And the only thing that you have to worry about is the gangs asking money, protection money, sadly, from the 2 people that manages it. That's the only thing.
I mean, it's pretty safe. I go there quite a lot, and we can be out of the way and unwatched. There's not much to worry about going there.
But with Hibana, I'm gonna have trust issues on this. But for now, I'm
Okay.
gonna trust
Now-
you for this one.
The only Mao, roll for deduction.
Deduction. Here we go.
Okay. You need to tell Remy to tell Hibana that you only agree if Hibana drives there alone and do not tell people where you're going and do not bring her goons with her.
Alright. Remy, I'm gonna trust you on this on one condition.
Go
If she
on.
comes alone, no other, no gear, no iron. Just her in flesh. No other goons.
I think I can probably manage that.
You best be make that happen, or I won't be there.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, that be
Alright.
all. I got something. I got a guest here.
All right. I will
And she,
see you then tonight.
and I hope she doesn't finish. I hope she doesn't empty my fridge.
Lol. Nom 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 nom.
Not like you eat much.
Yes. You do actually see a woodchipper like nom 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 nom.
No, the worst thing is squatting sitting, leaning the wall with back of keyboards, right? Not a back of keyboard, backs of keyboards, and then some of them like stern over the floor.
You see woodchipper like eating the kibbles and looking at you. Hey girl, I like your place. I think I feel like staying over for another night. Is it okay with you? Roll for persuasion or conversation and say nope.
Let me see social. Okay, then.
You can tell her nope. You can go away after this once you're fully rested.
No.
It should be okay.
Hey, one night is one night enough, okay? And you're eating my food, and you're a big girl, and you eat a lot.
Hey, the girl's gonna grow, man. This is what he said. But it's alright.
Look at the
you have saved
muscle that
me.
I have been invested in it. Do you think that this is only milk and proteins? These are all the power of Kibo.
Powered by Kim.
Mhm. Yes. And then after that, like Woodchipper tells you, okay, I'll leave somewhere in the afternoon. I'll let me enjoy and rest for the time being. And
I mean, not to be rude. Yeah, I mean, thanks for dragging me home, and you had to take a few holes, but well, Meager has some little private time, but I don't mind a few guests. But I mean, that's all I can give.
after a while, and then after that, you actually like rest for yourself. Then after maybe a few hours, Woodchipper actually like say goodbye, and then before that, she actually like head over, picks up another kibble from the desk, and after walks away. Hey, thanks. Hope to be seeing you soon, Mao.
Damn. No. Damn. That's another one. That's 1 week's worth of food.
Okay, Mao, reduce 100 eddies from your account.
That's why I like. There's more weeks of food.
Yes, and also on a roll of luck, sometimes per week, I will roll for Woodchipper. Woodchipper will actually drop by and eat your food.
Oh my god! No. Right.
Oh, now has an overgrown and overly
I
bored.
think you need to start changing your security lock, man.
No. The best part is I'm gonna start moving the keyboards around. Let her work for it.
We have a muscle puppy now, a literal muscle puppy.
And
Yes.
meanwhile, I gotta
Okay. Put
time
there-
to change the lock.
Put in your reputation, Woodchipper. Put in the description. Woodchipper is like comes over once a week. If you fail your luck roll, you lose 50 eddies because of Kibble's loss.
And then I put under friends, and then a little description there. This comes to eat kibbles
And sleep.
once per week and sleep on a failed
Random weeks, randomly.
Yeah, randomly.
Randomly.
Yeah.
Like,
I will roll
yeah.
for it, yeah? Or you will roll for it. I'll probably ask you to roll for it. Okay.
Okay, not too bad. Luck is 6, so yeah.
Yeah, luck is 6. If you roll below that, equal or lower, then she doesn't come over. But if it's 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, you lose money and so on.
Okay, 60% chance to see, like.
Okay, but meanwhile, after that end, Remy, after that conversation with Mao, you decided to actually give Hibana a call. Okay.
I left a message instead of calling.
Alright, you left a message. Okay,
Leaving a
you left a message. Okay, how do you leave it? How do you write the message?
I leave the message just saying meet at
Oh,
8
I saw it.
p.m.
Yeah, I
with the
saw it.
address. Booking's made for 3, so no need to bring company.
Okay.
She just
Yeah, I saw the
basically
message.
messaged you back saying, "Are you able to pick her up from her place?"
No, you can drive yourself.
Oh, okay. I thought I don't. Oh, yeah. I do have a car. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she just replies, thumbs up.
Not the company limo though, just a normal car.
Yeah. Like a Delamain, basically.
Yeah.
And then I sent a message back to Mao saying they're giving the address and saying to meet about half a block away at 8:15. The intention is that we will meet and see if Hibana has lived up to the request and come alone before we go in.
Right, I'm just gonna reply that. We'll see about that.
Okay. And then after exchanging messages, Tsubaki and Hibana, you arrive at the tall building of Strega, within the Strega district itself, using the vehicle you have left. One of the air vehicles being used.
Oh, I don't have access.
Root and Sang decided to actually stay in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and they just sat there because Sang and Root is actually listening to Elvis Presley and also the Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Tell me why. And after they start singing, but they said, "Good luck, boss." They took the lift up, and then the lift door opens.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Then you'll see only Elliot sitting down on the so comfortable chair. You can see Night City itself from the windows behind you, to your left, to your right. The long tables where many of Dimitri's corpos mostly sit, but you don't see them today. You do know that Haliman is actually with Dimitris in New York, together with Diana Fairview. And Diana Fairview won't be coming back anytime soon. But you don't see anybody else here except for Elliot. But Hibana, this is your chance. Elliot is alone. You can kill her.
The temptation is there, but she's like, knows killing Elliot doesn't solve the issue. It leaves more problems than anything.
Actually, the moment you see Elliot, both of you roll for resist torture drugs.
Kill and shoot her. Problem solved. Why you
Okay,
pass?
fail,
Why you
fail,
pass?
fail.
Yeah.
Both fail. Yeah. The aura that Elliot gives to the both of you the moment you exit that lift, it was so intense and so strong that the both of you lose 1d6 humanity.
Oh, okay, 1d6. Oh, fuck. Of all things.
Wow, Ivana's terrified.
Definitely.
Okay, reduce your
Okay,
humanity.
I just one only. Okay.
Tsubaki is like, okay, there's nothing wrong. Don't have to be so scared. Tsubaki think it's like Elliot's here. She hired me to be one of her rocker boys, so she'll be not doing fine. But Elliot looks at you and said, "Take a sit, Tsubaki Lee and Hibana Suzuki."
Oh, wait. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, and I just sit over here, I guess. I'll just sit here.
All right.
Good
You sat
evening,
there.
Miss Elliot.
Evening. Do you two know what's the reason why I called the both of you here right now?
Hibana basically says, I think I know why. It's about that club fiasco that I take full responsibility for. I should not have allowed any underage children without properly checking their IDs. It's not Tsubaki's fault. I take full responsibility for that.
Young children entering the premises is not the problem, Hibana.
Okay.
The problem here that I see is the lack of understanding between the both of you. And also, the cooperation that I see from the both of you. But then she turns her chair to face the glass wall behind her, and then she shows a footage. And then she said, you see the image, like all the security feeds from the front door to the sides, to the back, and everything else. But you notice that of all the security footage, all nine of it,
Mm-hmm.
only three is blackout. It's like no feet, no feet, no feet. That's it. But everything else shows the club. Inside the club, you can see a number of people karaokeing, singing. You can see a bunch of people actually playing cards. You can see Sang and Ruth actually like drinking, and after playing cards also. And then you see like Tsubaki like singing. And you see Elliot as point out and said, "What do you see here? What is the thing that you see right now? What is the thing that we lack, Tsubaki?"
Wait, she's talking to me, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I just look at the words like, I was like, lack of partying people. Lack of footage. I can see that there's three of them that's kind of blackout. I was like, then I look at Hibana. I was like, you need to start upgrading the club. I didn't say that out loud, but I'm hinting her. It's like, people are doing your thing, so it's like I assume that I'm not exactly doing my job well as well. It's like shrugs, it's like,
And then after that, she show another video, another footage. This video, you notice Tsubaki, is you notice Remy like talking to Hibana in one room. And then after that, you see Elliot that speaks to you, Hibana, and said, "That man over in that footage, that is Remy Lebu. And her wife used to work for me, but it was a long time ago." What was it about, Hibana?
Uh, Merely catching up on old times and simply, trying to. He used to be my partner when I used to be an edge runner. I haven't saw him in more than 3 months, so we're just merely, catching up like old
What do you
friends.
mean when you used to be an edge runner? You are still an edge runner. You are a cyberpunk. I am still an edge runner. I am still a cyberpunk. So, what are you talking about? You are
Um,
still an edge. He is still an edge runner. Do you think you sitting here right now looking at me, sitting there on that chair, you think you are a corporate exec?
uh,
No, you are not.
yeah, definitely not. Bad choice of words on my behalf.
And Subaki Lee, you think you sit there, you think you're like high and mighty. You're like, I hired you to be the singer.
oh,
I was expecting more crowd. Why was that?
uh, it's like I just say that, may I speak for a minute? It's like, if you allow.
You may speak, Subaki.
Uh, with all due respect, Miss Elliot, I do not think of myself as at that. If anything, I'm very appreciative of your what do you call those words? I'm appreciative of you hiring me to work there, but again, I don't think that the words of me being high and mighty is the correct word to say, because like again, I, as much as you hired me to promote your club and everything, I tried that, but obviously not everyone likes everyone's song. So it's like I will do my best. I apologize that if I do not meet your expectation, but yeah, but I I'm there to promote my song, and I'm also there to promote you and the company, Strega. But at the end of the day, it's like if the audience does not want to consume my music, it's not really my choice to force them to listen to, unless if I put a gun on them, which obviously I don't do that. But yeah, but if that's what you want me to do, that's what I will do. But you have to understand that everyone have a different taste and choice of what they are wanted to consume. It's like one person could consume Steve Coke, but while another consumes Smash. But at the end of the day, it's just what they want to consume. I'll do as my job to promote the music and to promote Strega. But at the end of the day, it will still be them whether they want to consume that kind of media. Thank you.
Okay, roll for social skills conversation.
Social conversation should be okay. Oh, you shit, piece of shit! You piece of shit, seriously. I
Wow,
could have
level,
just go for persuasion is oh my god.
level, level.
Whoa, bro, fucking hell, man.
Wow,
To
wow.
her
If
is
same also
only to her is only
penalty,
excuse.
penalty, persuasion and conversation.
My
Elliot actually
god.
listen to you. Your words is always beautiful when you speak out. It's just like a beautiful lyric being played as I actually listen to it. But then again, music can also be a deception, something to an expression. Have you heard the tragedy of Johnny Silverhand, Subaki?
Do I need to
Roll.
roll for it? Do I need to roll for it?
Of course, you need to roll for it.
Okay. Under education, right? Education what?
It's more. It's under education, but it's actually under library search. Not that you're searching for it. It's just that you're
Oh,
trying to actually know about it. But
okay.
also,
Nice.
you can also know about it from your businesses.
I don't think I have very good businesses, but let's just see. Oh hell no! I'm just gonna go for library search. It's like a quick Google search or whatever that is in the era right now. A quick Google search.
Research.
You don't know much about that. It's like
Google.
you're not too sure about this John Silverhand. And then after that, you can see the Elliot looking at you, judging from your facial expression. You do not know of such a man. His music was there. His music had meaning. His music had its purpose. I want your music to have purpose, Tsubaki Lee, meaning to it. Like search through your heart. A song that will actually guide you through from your heart to your feelings to certain emotions. Can you do that?
Yes, yes, Elliot. That I mean, like Madam Elliot. That's what I will do because at the end of the day, my music will have meaning. Whether it's, I mean, like, yes, I will give it meaning if that's what you want. But yeah, it's like I don't know what else to say because obviously my choice of word is gonna screw me over with the stupid role.
Mhm. Yes. And then Elliot then turns to look at Hibana. Hibana, that man in that footage, Remy Laboom, he have something that I want. A place, actually. I don't really care about the man himself. But since that you are catching up, I want you to actually catch up with Remy and actually persuade him in giving the location of this particular place that I want so bad. The information is given here in this data that I'll be sending to you right now. You see the information and data, and then you see the location. It's not just the apartment, you know the location. Yeah, and then you got to show what is this apartment for. And Lillian then said to you straight, I want to make this place into a hotel for people who actually want to live in it. Sometimes people of higher status to actually come to Night City and see the place from the docks. That place sees the docks, and you can see Strega's dock from a distance.
She
I want you
basically
to meet this man, and also you, Subaki. I want you to follow Hibana and try to persuade this person. I've been following the information and data from yours, and Dimitri says help. Remy person. Am I right, Subaki, or am I wrong?
You are not wrong, Madam Elliot. If anything, you are very right about it. I won't say I'm a very good friend of Remy, but I know him enough to know the part of his story and everything. And I'm not very sure about this place that you're looking for, but you can see that Subaki is like a bit because he heard obviously he heard the story about the wife was the one that left him the place, but then it's like now Elliot's like wanted to get that thing back, but mm, I'm sure we could come to a agreement, but then again, it's entirely up to Remy if he wants to give that place up or not. But I will see what I can do. But again, I'm not one to be able to do that kind of persuasion. So it's like I just look at Hibana as like
So you, Subaki, as you said, do not try, Subaki.
just a second. My mic is headset is acting up. Just a sec.
Elliot asked you some questions, Subaki, and he said, I don't want you to try, I want you to do. Can you do it?
you can see that Subaki is taking deep breaths like Madam Elliot, it might be coming as a surprise, but I don't think I will be the one that able to do it. Sorry for the disappointment, but I don't think I have that kind of heart to tell Remy off to give up the place. No, knowing full well that that place means a significant amount of sentimental value to him. I'm very sorry for disappointing you, Miss Elliot.
Ah, it is understandable, Subaki. But Subaki, then Elliot actually walks over towards the table. But do look at this piece of paper, Tsubaki. You signed this contract. Can you take a look at this paper, please?
I just walk up and I just look at the paper and what does it say?
You see the paper, that contract. Can you take this pen and sign here again, please?
I want to read the context of the contract first before I sign any shit. I'm not gonna sell my soul not knowing what the fuck I signed up for.
You read this contract before, Tsubaki. That the moment you actually told your manager in Japan that you'll be joining me, your manager signed you for me. Your manager sold you to me. I gave your manager 50,000 euro dollars
And I
to
only
have
worth
this
50,000, really?
contract.
I only worth it's like I look at the thing, it's like I only worth 50,000? Really?
Look at the contract again, Tsubaki. Look at it. I said, look at it.
So I don't know why you know the context of the contract.
You look at the contract. Do you grab the paper?
I grab the paper and I try to look carefully
Okay.
on the
The
contract.
moment you grab the paper, roll for initiative
Oh god.
Initiative? What the fuck?
or dexterity. Well, you can't roll for dexterity. So basically,
Yeah,
you have to roll
initiative.
for. Mhm.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. The initiative is quite slow. The moment you grab that paper, Elliot quickly grab your hand and grab another pen and stab your hand with it.
Oh.
Roll for resist torture drugs.
Why does this sound so familiar, Herb? Is it because this is from John Wick 4, right?
Roll for body skills, resist torture drugs.
Oh my god, this is another fucking John Wick 4, man.
Yeah, the guitar playing hand. Okay, you lose. Roll 3d6 humanity loss.
7.
Okay. As you lay there, your hand holding the contract as the blood coming from the guitar hand, she stabs your hand with a pen. And then she looks at you, whispers to your ears, and she said, I asked you, Tsubaki, can you do it? I'm asking you again to speak to Remy. Can you do it? Hibana, you notice this? Hibana, roll for resist torture
You
drugs.
see that Tsubaki is like
Okay,
Okay.
Hibana, roll for resist torture drugs because you notice Tsubaki is like hands being stabbed with a pen.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Roll 2d6 humanity loss.
Oh man, I should have declared I want to use luck. I was like, never mind. Oh fuck, man.
Oh, even higher. But like you notice that, like you can't believe this is happening all over again. Elliot killed your grandfather. Now he's gonna kill Tsubaki. What are you gonna do, Hibana?
She basically stands up and say like, Miss Elliot, don't do it. I'll do it. I'll convince Remy to sell. My only question is, do I have
Elliot
any...
looks to you, convinced Remy. Hibana, you are completely blinded by those that you think they are your close friends. Look at this video footage, and after that, while his Elliot is holding Tsubaki's hand as Tsubaki's bleeding. Okay, Tsubaki, actually you
how much
lost.
damage, Robert? How much damage? I will just deduct accordingly.
Okay. Roll 3d6 damage. No, actually 4d6. 4d6 damage to yourself.
19. Okay.
19. Okay, Hibana, you saw a video footage. You see Remy actually go behind your desk and put something underneath your desk. Do you know what I found underneath your desk, Hibana? A recorder. This man apparently is hiding stuff from you. Do you even know? Do you even trust him even further? Do you even trust this friend of yours? I had friends that I used to trust. Hibana, they betrayed me. And are you going to betray me? Are you going to betray me, Tsubaki? She whispers to your ears.
No, I will not dare to betray you. I mean, nobody dares in their lifetime to betray you. Just take out your anger on me, not on Tsubaki. Tsubaki needs his hands to play music. I mean, my only
Okay.
question is, do I have any
You
restrictions
notice
from?
as you see Elliot's right hand is actually on the pen, pinning Tsubaki down. As you actually said that, do something on her. You notice that Elliot took out a gun and then shoots you. Roll for evasion.
Okay,
Bro, this
evasion.
is this is when this went down so quickly, man.
Oh, okay, that's a fail. Okay, roll 6d6 damage to yourself.
Oh god, 66.
Minus by your SP.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Roll 6d 6 minus SP. Let me just check my
No. Just roll
SP.
6d6 first. Your
Ah,
SP is
okay.
your SP is 12. You have the
Okay.
enhanced business suit.
Yeah, I'll just put it as with minus that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, -1. Meaning,
yeah.
okay, your business suit actually absorbed the pistol. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
bam! She just shoot. And then she looks at Tsubaki. And then as you're on the floor, you're prone. Because
Mm-hmm.
the pistol is so strong, they actually pushes you down. And then Elliot then looks to you, Tsubaki. So again, Tsubaki. And then she looks to Hibana. Hibana, Tsubaki, you saw Hibana being shot. But it's like you don't see any blood. But the only blood that you're looking at is yours. Again, Elliot asks you the simple question: can you do it for me, Tsubaki-chan? I assure you, can you do it? I just want to hear that simple, beautiful words coming out from your lips, Tsubaki Lee. Can you do it?
Just like wait, wait, is it concentration? I will just see whether I can concentrate or not.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, body. No, not body. Where? Yeah, concentration. I'll
Yes.
just like,
Pass.
I'll just like shivering. It's like you can see that he's summoning all his willpower and say that, yes, I will do it. But she will not say do it for her. I'll just say that I will do it.
Okay. Then, all right. Roll for your acting.
It's not even acting though. I'm literally saying I will do it, but not for her.
Just roll
Like
for it. Just
yeah,
need
yeah,
to be a DV
yeah.
only.
Acting, social. No, social
Awareness.
performance.
Performance. Actually, performance.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, pass. You pass the DV. DV is 20. And then after that, Elliot looks to you, and then see that Elliot like pull out the pen, and then you notice that your hand is still bleeding, and after that she just like, then you notice that she stabs her own hand, and after that then take your hand and shake your hand together, and said that our deal is signed in blood, Tsubaki. And this is the reason why I love your music. Now,
It's like you can see that Tsubaki is like not smiling. It's like Hibana, you know that you always know Tsubaki as a very quote unquote happy guy, but that this time
Mm-hmm.
you see that he's not happy. He's like very angry. He's like very very angry. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like pleasure doing business, Miss Elliot.
Elliot looks to you, Hibana. You're prone on the floor. Elliot looks to you, Hibana, and she said, "Get up, get
Yep.
up."
She basically gets up and like stands with the chair behind her back.
Get up and do your job.
Any restrictions on the amount of money that you that I'm going to be using to purchase the building legally?
Once Remy agrees, bring Remy here. I want to speak to Remy personally. I want to give him an offer that he can't refuse. Persuade him to come, both of you. Too bad Haliman is not here. Otherwise, I would ask Haliman to join the three of you, but Haliman is too busy chasing little skirts. His views is blinded by that. There's nothing much I can do. Nothing much I can actually see that Hilaman and Diana are Fairview. But as long as that little songbird can do the things that I want her to do, then she will do it. Just like you, Tsubaki, you will do it. Do not question. If I can, do not question and sit. I will try. Just say, I will do it, madam. Can you say it out, Tsubaki? I will do it, madam.
It's like mm. Again acting, again acting. Then I will just say, I will do it, Madam Elliot.
Good. Get yourself cleaned up, head straight towards the infirmary, and get yourself rested for the time being. Head straight towards the jacuzzi and get yourself cleaned up and dress. And Hibana, make sure the Remy listen. And I have my people on watch regard to this. I love the both of you. I do. I have no hard feelings towards all of this. And I hope you two love me too. Do you love me? I said,
Uh,
do the both of you love me?
Again,
uh,
her. I'm gonna roll for acting. I'll see. I'll roll for acting and determine. I'll roll for acting and
Okay,
determine.
all right.
let's see. Oh.
I was
Okay,
like,
pass.
yes, I love you
Mhm.
very much, Elliot. You are the only person that ever knows about my true meaning of my music. It's like he's like you can hear that it sounds very sarcastic, but that's like yeah, that's the acting.
She basically Hibana just just says the same thing. Yeah, me too.
You
Like,
didn't roll for acting. Roll
oh,
for
okay.
acting.
Oh, okay. 2 luck points.
You better use all your luck points. Okay, pass.
17, 18. Yeah, pass.
Okay. Elliot sat down on the chair. She wipes her bloody hands with her handkerchief. And then after that, she just like throws the handkerchief to small rubbish and she said, good. I would like you, Tsubaki, to be the best in Night City. There will be a battle of the bands in the future and others are coming, being sponsored by other corporations. I would like to see some certain corporations fall. And I want you to be the best. Because I want you to join that meeting, Tsubaki. A meeting together with the rest of the other corporations. But before that meeting comes, Haliman will need to actually finish his own meeting. But for the time being, you have your own meeting to actually deal with. The meeting with Remy. And, of course, Tsubaki, I know you are good friends with Mao Yong, and so do you, Hibana. I'm very keen to know where is Mao Yong at the very moment. I would really, really want to see Mao.
Oh, I
So
don't
Baki
have.
said that I have no ever since the past 3 months I have not been seeing Mao. So I can honestly tell you I have no idea where she is. And
Mao
I'm not even
Yong
I'm not even
Mao
acting.
Yong was last reported seen near the old corporate center, the Arasaka building, beating the crap out of a bunch of Edgerunners that was hired, of course, by somebody else to take her in. Not me, but she was with somebody else, a fixer known as Woodchipper, quite a well-known person. If possible, if you ever see Mao, I want Mao to be persuaded about you to work with Strega. She is really important to me, as important as you. I love the both of you, and I want to give my love to Mao. And if possible, I want to give my utmost love to Remy LeBou, like her wife never did. Too bad she died. I paid my respects to her. I want to pay my respects to Remy. You are dismissed. Goodbye.
Hmm. Uh, like when she's at that, basically Hibana goes to where Tsubaki is and try to wrap his injured hand with
Yeah,
a
I
handkerchief.
just refuse. I just refuse to let Hibana touch. I refuse to let Hibana touch. I will just walk away. I'll just walk away and I'll wait at the elevator.
All right, you head
Mm-hmm.
straight to the elevator. Ibana, you head straight to the elevator. The moment you head straight to the AV, Root and Seng was actually surprised and shocked to see what actually happened. They actually asked what's wrong. You two can explain to them or just stay quiet. It's up
I
to you
keep
two.
quiet. I keep quiet. And in the car, right? I only said one thing to Hibana. So this is the corporate that you choose to work with, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't given a choice to be exactly. It was either that or face 25 to life for
Or six
industrial
feet under.
espionage. Exactly. Or 6 feet under. I had no choice. No one has a choice, and you saw what that monster almost did to you. She pulled a
Root
gun
and
on
Root
me.
and Seng said, "We don't have much of a choice. Do you think me and Root have a choice, sir? Seng looks to you. We don't. We were hired personally by Dimitris. Same as you. We all have a past. But this past is best kept quiet. If you have something to say, don't say it. Keep quiet, Seng said. Besides, this vehicle that we're driving, it's best not to speak about personal matters.
Yeah.
So, where to now, boss?
Home, please.
What a
Drop,
quick change of tone. What a quick
Home?
change of tone.
drop
Home,
me.
look at the time. It's like, we're
Oh,
supposed to be meeting your friend, right?
oh yeah.
Watch. Hey, Bana is so traumatized. Oh, I forgot about Remy
How
already.
I inject wait, what is that thing called again? Wait, hold on. I have
Stem cells.
I inject a speed heal on myself. So I regain back 12 HP.
Okay.
Oi.
Right. Okay, he healed back 12 HP, and then with the AV actually like flying off, and then landed on a nearby roadside, and then drove straight to where the apartment is and where the big bite is. Well, Mao is actually heading there with a bike, and Mao thinking, did she even lock her door? Is Woodchipper gonna break in and eat more of her kibbles? Mao doesn't know. But it's like, is Remy going? Is Remy like thinking, is his apartment gonna be okay? It's like Elena's looking after like Vendetta. Vendetta's like sleeping. Vendetta's probably gonna go somewhere after waking up. Just for Remy thing. But Remy still need to meet with Mao and Hibana. But what Mao Hibana doesn't know, what Mao and Remy doesn't know is that Tsubaki is also following. But then again, but are they being watched? Are they being followed? Are you being followed? Are you being watched? You do not know. But Tsubaki, you know for a fact that Elliot is brutal. When she wants something so desperate to the point that she's willing to kill even her closest friends, or even, perhaps even kill her own son or daughter if she had one. You think to yourself. But Tsubaki's alone and always sitting in that office, not sure what she's gonna do. And who is this other corporate that's gonna be starting this band? And there's another corporate also that's actually like looking into other things. They actually want to win other locations. But Elliot seems to want this particular apartment really bad. What's inside that apartment? Okay, Hibana and Tsubaki, please roll for deduction.
okay.
Okay, wait,
Deduction.
hold on now.
Education.
Deduction. Where's deduction?
I'm gonna use my last 2 luck points for this one.
Uh, is it gonna end soon? Is it gonna
Yep.
end soon?
Right.
Yeah. I'll use 4 of my luck point. I use down all 4 of my luck point in deduction.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
What
okay, you know what? Fuck
the
this
hell?
shit, y'all. Fuck this shit, y'all.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
I'll assume
Tsubaki.
I'll assume that I don't fucking care. I'll assume
Yeah,
I
you
just
don't
don't
care.
fucking care.
You don't. It's just because you're looking at your hand. There's a hole right now. There's a gap, but your hand is still here. It's not to the point that Elliot is chop off your hand. But if you don't do what she wants, I think she will. But then again, you just don't care, even if she does do it. But for Hibana, you think, where is Halima now? What is he doing? How is he to do? But to you, Hibana, there are certain things now that you need to do, and you're now knee deep, very knee deep right now, perhaps up to your head with Strega at this moment. So anything could actually happen moving forward. But you'll try to survive, and perhaps you'll try to actually help your friends and try to survive. And then you need to see what actually happens next. Will that meeting with Remy gonna be fruitful? You're not too sure. Will Remy actually listen to both you and Tsubaki? You're not too sure. But there's something that Remy doesn't know yet. And that will only be at the next upcoming episode. And thanks all, and to be continued.